Good morning. How we doing? We've got Absolutely William. Hello. Ketis. Hello. Ketis also with that sub for 31 months of support. How we doing today? Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. We've also got a Hail Boop in here. Hello. How we all doing? We've got... Hey Dylan, welcome in. How are you today? We've got bugs today. So I spent yesterday airbrushing. I got a little impatient, which might stink today. I started the basing, but I haven't actually sealed any of the sand. And it's because I was trying to get him done. I was like, you know what? I'll just do a few more. And that was dumb because we have stream today. But that's okay. We just might have a little extra sand coming off. But we'll get all that together later. Kuzadan, thank you for that sub for 52 months of support. Let's get some love and hype in the chat. For Ketis and Koo, how are you? How's your weekend? We've also got a Badger, Riot, Chaotic Stupid, hello. Is that Mick? Welcome on in. If I goof that up, please let me know. But hope you're also having an awesome day. We're working on some bugs today. What's everyone else up to this weekend? What have we got? We also had Games Workshop reveals yesterday, so we'll go over that here as a few more friends join us. But yeah, that's what we got today. Paul John's Life, hello. How we doing? So you release at the same time the Absolutely Will movie releases, and everyone will talk about contrasting themes and seemingly opposing vibes. That's a good. Thanks, really do love these new minis. They have been great. So far from my new box. So I got, my stuff came in Thursday. I've built the Brain Bug, the Neurotyrant, which is the one I was most excited for. And his little friends, so we'll probably work on those today. I have built, this one was less fun to put together, but the Screamer Killer is together. I actually have it so that the arms can be painted separately, just to save a little heartache there. And then I've also built the Von Ryan Leapers, and that's as far, and the Prime. So that's as far as I have made it. I haven't built the smaller dudes yet. But these are going to be going with, if you guys have not seen my Tyranids, this is the Flyrant we were working on. He does have wings. I'm going to try and find arms for him today, I think, now that everything else is built. And one of my finished bugs, so you can see the basing and everything, here's my Tyrannifex. So they'll be matching these boys. But yeah, that's the plan today, is to work on more bugs. What are you guys up to? Is anyone else doing some hobby today? What have we got? I think we're going to jump right into Brain Bug. Start doing some highlighting. Scooby, hello, how are you today? Little do they know, whoa. The Slam Movie and Will Meave are produced by the same company. There's some extra letters in there, Will. Are you okay? Kata says, I've warmed up to Epic Heresy, despite not being Xenos. I want to paint some small blood angels. Yeah, we can do like a real quick. What's everyone excited for from the reveals? Before we go into like all the nitty gritty and look at everything. Is there something we're super excited for, chat? Mine is the rats. I'm really excited for the rats. Hey JD, welcome in. Welcome in. We're working on some bugs today. Oh, that sweet epic resin, yeah. It's I don't know, how much of epic do we think is resin, chat? I feel like it has to be plastic, right? Honor first, welcome in. Beep boop to you as well. 65 months of beep boop. How are you? Thank you, thank you. Let's see, I could bash another head on the Screamer Killers. Cannot unsee the balding head. I think if I get another one, I'd probably swap it out. At this point, I just want them to like start playing, but I'm also not a huge fan. I know someone in chat 3D printed another head for it, and it looks a lot better. Hobo says, may prime my bugs or play a game. Dylan's building the last of Nids from Leviathan. Nice. Hellboop's excited for Cities of Sigmar and Epic. Hey, Koala Lamp, welcome in. Thinking of painting my Nids with a bone carapace. Not sure how it'll look, though. I think it'll be cool. I think there's a lot of, like, if you go, like, bone, you get a lot of that natural kind of references you can look at, too. Welcome on in. Teague, hello. On the iPad, I'll do house stuff. Mostly lurk. Sounds good. Hope house stuff goes well. I am way behind. way behind. Paul John says, is probably heading out during or just after stream. Take my son home. He had an appointment on Friday. Stayed the weekend with us. Oh, thank you, Honor First. Yeah, we're getting started. Slam, hello. We bugging. How are you? Here, let me show you what I got. So here is Big Brain Bug. I was dumb and I started basing early because I was impatient. So I have a little bit of sand still coming off, but that's okay. Got little bugs. And then we got Big Boy. And then I also built the leapers, but they're over by the airbrush. Let me just grab them. We're talking bugs. Let me just grab them. Okay, here's the rest of my bugs. I don't know why I didn't earlier, but here they are. Got the little prime. He still needs the carapace. And then the leapers, which were kind of fun. All those little arms are kind of tough to put on, though. My glue did not want to set, so I had to put them on several times. But yeah, that's everything I've built so far. Screamer Killer is a big boy. Let me see if I can find something for reference here. Okay, so this is the Screamer Killer. This is our ace Pride Brurian we were working on. He's a big boy. I also need to finish the sword on our librarian. The Leapers look so cool. They're really neat models, yeah. But yeah, that's what I've built so far. I figured we would work on these and I'll just build the rest of them kind of off stream. Or maybe if we need a day to just build, we've got them. So that's what I've got. Yeah, let me catch up here. Wasted Mind, hello. Emailed you the tracking on the triple digit temperatures. I'm returning. I'm also going to put just return to sender. I don't live here anymore. How's your weekend, Wasted Mind? Let me catch up here. It's not even, he just looks taller. He's completely different scale to all of 40K. But I like it. Yeah, he's huge. I don't think, yeah, because you said you saw him in person. I saw your photo and I still didn't quite understand just how big he is. He's a big boy. And then when you get the arms on, like this, I don't even know if this is the right one. But like his wingspan is, he's pretty big. Pretty big. So I'm excited to work on all of them. But yeah, if I get another one, we're gonna swap that face out. I don't super like it, but I want it ready to start playing. I think today's goal is to obviously paint here on stream. I got all of my rules and stuff on my tablet, but then I didn't start reading it because I was distracted. So I think today I'm gonna start reading some of that because it sounds like Scott's ready to play a game as well. So like, if we can get kind of that initial what the heck are we doing out of the way, that'll help. But yeah, we'll look through the reveals here in just a moment. I was letting people kind of file in. Let's see, Paul Johnson says, I like the idea of Epic, but not likely to purchase. I am happy for those who want Epic. I probably will not get Epic, though. Yeah, anything else before we go into more of the details? Anything else we're excited for, chat, from the reveals? Mine's the Skaven. I'll get the Skaven band because they look fun. I don't even really like Pestilence, but those models look great. And Skaven are always fun to paint, so I'll get those. Anything else we're excited for? Mageson, welcome in. How are ya? You mean the Epic and Resin? That's, I don't know. I feel like, so here's my closing thoughts on it, I guess. I feel like shipping a big box of resin would be just pure breakage. I feel like that would be a nightmare, but I don't know. I don't know. Don't forget to read the 18-page clarification. Oh, I do need to get that, actually. Wait, so I'm glad you said that. Actually glad you said that, because I didn't put that on my tablet. So, I guess, yep. I have even more homework to do. The 2 plastic knights. The thing about Epic that includes Titan Warhounds. Oh, it's extra weapons, yeah. Wasn't there another Skaven team and squad? Yes, that is the Pestilence ones. I don't remember the exact name. We'll look here when we hop over. But they're going to be fun. I'll be getting them for sure. Cut them some slack. The Warhounds are going to have their new weapon options in plastic. It's mentioned. Yes, that is the only thing mentioned in the article. Is I think the part some of us are worried about. Is just how much of it is plastic versus resin. Someone says, nope, would be interested in the Knights, but after what they did, the plastic Leviathan, etc. I won't touch Horus Heresy branded models. That's fair, yeah. That's fair. Especially, I know you had several things that got that treatment, unfortunately. Live Madness, hello, how are you? Yes. Everyone who gets epic, you also get a pelican case. Can I show off the latest case you sent me? Alive and Madness. First round of decals are done. So as soon as I get the okay from Scott, it's a round of clear coats, final touches. The blade guard shields are the kind of the last big thing after decals. Ravenlord, welcome in. How are ya? Still no, sad that no Toon previewed. Nice. It's so stylish. Do you guys want to see? This is what. Okay, so Alive and Madness has been sending these giant pelican cases for the Imperial Fists. But this time we needed emergency reinforcements, so it's only like 6 models. Look at this case. Look how adorable this is. It's so small. It's like a lunchbox. Isn't it cute? So if you too would like an adorable lunchbox, there it is. They have also been Imperial Fist Yellow, yes. Yeah, it's a lunchbox for all of his snack packs. That's, yeah. Isn't that cute? I picked it up from the post office and I'm like, what the heck? It's so cute. Grim Reaper, welcome in. How are you? My goodness. Riot Blanco, how we doing today? Just the right size. Ah, for Infinity. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Looks like you should be going up to work in a skyscraper. I can't think of anything more on brand than arriving at a tournament with your Imperial Fist army in a stack of bright yellow uniform boxes. Oh, I didn't think of it. And yeah, it really is perfect, isn't it? It really is perfect. It's so cute, though. I love it. So yeah, if anyone needs an adorable kill team case, Pelican's got you covered. Do you think this is a good time to go over? Do you guys want to go over the reveals? You want to wait a little bit? Bugs or reveals, chat? I was just going to highlight a bit before we hop over. But go for it. Let's do it. Because we're just going to talk about them anyway. So I might as well look at them, right? Let's do it. Let's hop over. I think I also finally got my camera fixed. So I'm very happy about that. Stupid thing was giving me trouble the other day. Okay. Window capture. I said window capture. Okay. Try this again. There we go. There we go. It also comes in red. Ah, Blood Angels could have a lunchbox as well. Midwest, welcome in. How are you? Okay, so this is everything that they went over yesterday. So I just wanted to go over it like together. So we can talk through some of it. You guys can see things. This is from yesterday, Blancow. But yeah, if anyone did miss it or wants to go through it together. The big thing they started with was Cities of Sigmar. Yeah, I didn't want to pull up my window badge. I don't know why. Alright, so Cities of Sigmar. Let me see if there's any details I'm skipping. So we got a new box for cities. And here it is. This box features a robust core of the Castlight formation, ready to unleash Sigmar's wrath on any who would stand in the way of the Dawnbringer Crusades. So there is the full box. An experienced Free Guild Marshal leads the force, commanding troops with years of hard-earned tactical nous, while Relic Envoy delivers important messages to the front lines. Same time, their sacred, and frankly quite spooky, artifact offers eerie advice and spectral scolding. So that's the head in the box. It's a cool set of models. These are fun. Just and then there's options for these as well. So you get different weapon options. This I love the shields for cities. Like, I think they're so badass. So there are the different options for those. They are joined by an Alchemite Warforger, powerful wizard smiths from the Gold College of, is that Kamen? These metallurgical mages can reinforce the armor of allies and infuse weapons with searing power, aided by the smoldering runic crucibles they carry into battle. This is also very cool. I like the giant leather, like, blacksmith apron, all weathered up. And then it's just a smoking cube. Come get your alchemite while it's hot. That's right. This giant pot of chili here. I thought he was really cool. The kind of, I don't know, almost Stormcast mask. Pretty neat, or helmet. Let's see. The Free Guild Steelhelms are rank and file of the City Sigmar armies, undoubtedly disciplined and numerous. Though they're outmatched in size and strength by the ferocious horrors they face in battle, they have faith and gutsy determination on their side. That and a whole armory of sharp swords and blunt implements. So here is our line troops. More of the cool shields. Paladin, welcome in. How are ya? Chili with rice and beans, I hope. He's not a heathen, that's right. Yum. Yum. Avian, welcome in. How are ya? We're looking through the reveals from yesterday. Is there yeah, just the shields are so cool. Such a cool style. Overall. And then and then my favorite guy. The guy that just kind of seems to tag along. just screaming along. And then we've got the Cavaliers. A swift lance to the Steelhelm's sturdy shield. Heavy cavalry covered in tough barding, who unleash devastating line-breaker charges. Once their thunderous charge has smashed apart an enemy formation, they will wheel around, weapons raised, to support their foot-slogging comrades in a long and grinding battle of attrition. I always love ponies. Always love ponies. Their helmets remind me of the Lake City soldiers. Oh, from the Hobbit range. Love me cities, love me Sigmar, love me stick. Obviously, like the cool, like, deer helmet, too. That's just fun. They've all got, like, crazy helmets. I don't think I realized that when I was looking at them yesterday. We've all got fancy stuff on helmets. Very cool. The army sets the first place in any of these miniatures. Includes 4 transfer sheets with iconography covering a wide variety of free cities heraldry. It's also a special edition of Battle Tome Cities of Sigmar with cover art unique to the army set. Deck of War Scroll cards for 54 units they can field. What makes up the rest of the roster? You'll have to wait and see. And then this thing is badass. You may have noticed a little sting in the tail at the end of the preview video. The awe-inspiring presence of Talia Vedra, Lioness of the Parch, who rides out with the scorching heat of Akshi's military. Part of what makes the cities of Sigmar so formidable, even in the face of gods and monsters, is the conviction of their beliefs. Few embody this strength as well as Talia Vedra. The former mercenary is Donner propaganda made manifest, depicted across the realms as righteous fury of the Dawnbringer Crusades, soaring into battle to smite the enemies of Sigmar from atop Infernadine, her savage manticore steed. So cool. He's a portcullis on his hat. No one's getting in. He's immune to mind games. That's right. No, not allowed. But yeah, here's some more details. Options on the weapon. That crazy scorpion tail. I think it's nuts. I love this. I love it. Alright, if you want to read more about the character there at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and move on because we've got other stuff to look at. But I love this. It's so cool. I don't need a cities army, but I need this. Yet another large winged creature for Nikki to paint. Tell Scoot he needs to have his red tail hawk wings right. Catching up here. But yeah, super cool mini. So that was the first one. If you guys want to read more, it's on Warhammer Community. Next up, we had the Knights. So the Cerastus Knights, Acheron, and Castigators come to plastic. Let's see. Rather than racing out to seek glory against titanic foes, the Knight Castigator prefers to reap massed enemies that may threaten its knightly brethren through sheer weight of numbers. Its twin-link Castigator bolt cannon pulverizes infantry formations with torrents of mass reactive ammunition. Crackling Tempest Warblade can carve up light vehicles with a single elegant sweep, even as its pilot remains calm and focused, merged with the Castigator's stoic machine spirit. This guy definitely called the Knights. I don't know if he's going to get any. I know, that's always the question, right? Is Scott going to get one? I don't know if he's going to get any more. It's just because he already has all of the resin ones. I don't know. And my Fire Raptor had a bolt cannon like that. By contrast, the Knight Acheron's a fearsome terror weapon, a grim beast intended for missions of extermination. Its bloodthirsty machine spirit roars to life as it immolates foes. For the fire raptor, I know. In fortifications, the sheets of super hot flame from its Acheron flamestorm cannon. Enemy engines seeking to defend their comrades are mangled with blows from the Acheron's Reaper Chain Fist, which packs an inbuilt twin-linked heavy bolter. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Once they announce the Lancers, obviously dual 4, yeah, I think so too. More people can pick these up. So yeah, there's the 2 knights. Anyone, weapon description again. Say it again, slower. So yeah, there's the knights. For anyone want to pick up more knights, coming soon. All right, next up, we had. Oh, I kind of forgot about these, if I'm honest. I kind of forgot about these. Cruel Boys unleash dirty tricks and simian scoundrels in Warcry. Here are the minis. The monster killers are cruel boys who hunt, kill, and capture the most formidable monsters in the mortal realms in order to stock the stables of the Beastbreaker tribes with vicious war beasts. Any pets that don't survive the brutal taming process become stylish pelts and trophies instead. Who says orcs don't recycle? So here are the cute little monkeys we got back. We have monkey and egg grot. Go with pot grot and stab grot. Hey Reaper, welcome in. This is from yesterday. We're just going over it. We were all talking about him anyway. So this is everything from yesterday. Let's see. Hurry trophy-laden beast knob leads each monster killer brand, bringing years of experience, a bag of tricks, a terrible trident. These orcs take pride in trapping their quarry alive, but no better than take on Gore's most ornery alpha predators as fully grown adults. Instead, they plot to snatch their eggs and grab their young, stealing away the easily tamed offspring. Such plans rely on the cruel boys' love of traps and duplicitous tactics, as they kick off a cunning diversion while disposable clutchagrats, or named gnarlwood howlas, clamber into a nest and fish out eggy treasure. The rambunctious balla boys are particularly well versed at drawing attention, slamming out uneven beats, and hollering a mix of animal cries to distract and deafen monsters. So here they are. More detail. Rise, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. We're just looking through the reveals from yesterday, and then we're going to paint some bugs. These are fun. These are just fun minis. These look great, too. I like the, skull helmets. Those are fun. But yeah, a fun little warband here for Warcraft. Who's excited for Cruel Boys? If I had a nickel for every Monster Hunter warband with monkeys, I'd have 2 nickels. Alright, then for Underworlds, this is the one I was excited for from the preview. Ladle Skaven. We've got Skabik's Plague Pack, are a group of disease worshippers from Clan Pestilence. Malodorous monks known for their terrifying fanaticism and poor hygiene, even amongst the fairly fitted Skaven. They believe that a key ingredient to one of the 13 great plagues can be found in the Weird Hollow, and will stop at nothing to seize it, complete their brew, and turn great tracts of the mortal realms into a paradise of rotten mulch. Look at these cuties. Look at them. Is there just straight... What is... Is there a hair on this? What is this? Reaper, thank you so much for the sub for 44 months of support. Thank you, I appreciate it. The little rat's my favorite. Yeah. He's great. So cute. He's awesome. These are fun. I just love, the old plague rats they need an update. So it's really cool to see the direction they're taking the plague rats with these new sculpts. Little Wi-Fi ready. White Bloody, welcome in. How are you? We're looking through the reveals from yesterday, and then we're going to be painting some Tyranids. Welcome in. Oh no, honor first. Oh no. Now paint 80 of them. I also love this guy with the double, just rusted out dagger. It's just rust at this point. I love him. But yeah, cool to see what the new models will kind of look like going forward with the new plague stuff. Alright, I'm not going to go through all the rules, but for those who do play Underworld, some of the rules are previewed here. Just in the interest of time, and because I can't speak to them a whole lot. They are here if you'd like to take a look. Sunnivorous, hello. How are you? Oh, I should be louder? Is that what you're telling me? How the rest of your game goes, Sunnivorous? Alright, next up we had Old World. New Bretonnian miniature flies the colors of the Duke. Go ahead and scroll down. We have a battle standard bearer, the fulcrum of any Bretonnian army. His resplendent banner, a symbol of his chivalrous realm. So here is our old world model. Another horse. Slam says, good news. Leffen just got absolutely dominated 5-0 at the Kumite by a French Kyle. It's a single elam. So he's immediately out. Chat was spamming, he can't jump in on Frida. That's amazing. I watched a little bit of that yesterday. I guess it was the qualifiers. I was too distracted though. That makes me really happy though, Slam. You have good news and you have bad news, Son of Force. Uh-oh. What have we got? What have we got? Alright, sorry. Back to our Bretonnian boy. The resin miniature is covered in details befitting his status as a herald of a glorious army of knights ready to make thunderous charges in the name of their liege. Battle standard bearer has been painted in the colors and heraldry of Duke Gastile, the Red Hand of Brion. I think it's a nice miniature. I still feel weird about Old World. I still feel really weird about it. Yeah, Derek, welcome in. I think that sums it up nicely. That sums up my thought on Old World. Is I don't know... After Heresy getting this reboot and getting everything in plastic, this just feels really weird. It just feels weird. How are you today, Derek? Welcome in. I feel weird about it. What are you, Old World? Yeah. Yeah. I feel weird about it. So I think he looks fine. But I feel weird about Old World. Alright, and then the last one I think is the big one that a lot of people are excited about. Battle on an epic scale. Warhammer, the Horus Heresy, Legions Imperialis. So epic is back. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the box. Legion Imperialis is an all-new game set in the time of Horus Heresy. While your standard 3,000 point battle in the larger scale Age of Darkness constitutes a slice of larger engagement, Imperialis is a battle in full. Dozens of tanks, hundreds of infantry, striving for supremacy, advancing to battle between the legs of Knights and Titans. It's battle on a new scale. Game deploys in August. Huge core set containing a massive collection of exquisite epic scale miniatures alongside a rulebook, dice, token template, and measuring sticks. So here is everything in the box. Warhammer has previously made several games in epic scale. We'll be taking a look down memory lane later this month. This new game system is based on the best bits of previous incarnations of epic scale games, while adding lots of cool new elements. We'll have more as we approach release. Today we're getting off talking about the fantastic miniatures in the box. Grabbing a magnifying glass, we'll analyze the models you get. 223 miniatures in the box between Space Marines, Solar Auxilia, and Titans. It's 106 Space Marine infantry and walkers, 5 Space Marine tanks, 104 Solar Auxilia infantry and walkers, 6 Solar Auxilia tanks, 2 Warhound Titans with brand new plastic weapon options. The Space Marine force comprises a mix of infantry, dreadnoughts, tanks, represent the standard combined arms deployment in any of the 18 legions of the Horus Heresy, 2 command squads with tiny banners, Centurion level officer leads 8 bases of tactical legionaries, each containing 5 miniature Space Marines. There are also 2 squads of Assault Marines for rapid combat maneuvers, 2 units of support legionaries with plasma guns, 2 with missile launchers, all backed up by 2 bases of 5 Legion Cataphracti Terminators. So here they are. Yes, Warhammer for ants. Warhammer for ants. I'm just catching up on chat here before you scroll through. August Badger, yeah, it's soon. It's soon. I think the Slam and I were joking around that each of them, because it's like a peg in the base, they all have their own little tactical rock. And that they like waddle around like a penguin with their tactical rock. It's all I can see now. It's all I can see. Everything looks good. I like the little Terminators. I think they fill out the little base nicely. They're very cute. The little banners, for some reason, are adorable in my brain. They're just cute. And then the little Dreadnoughts. Tanks, also very cute. Oh, hi, Sly. Welcome in. How are you? Did you see the meme for this? Maybe. I don't know which. I saw a lot of memes. So there's the little tanks. Very cute. Got the Auxilia. More adorable little banners. These axes are gigantic in scale. These guys are cool. And then we've also got, oh, more of the little tanks and things. So I don't want to read through all of this, but there are some examples of tiny tanks. Little baby tanks, are they cute? And then, yeah, the plastic Warhound weapons, which I think Titanicus people will also be excited for. So there is the Warhounds in the box with their new plastic weapons. Also had the rule book, which looks pretty chunky. And that was kind of it for Legions Imperialis. Who is excited for Epic here? Let me transition over before I open that up, just in case he's... Oh. Here's the meme. Go AGW, all your reveals are Space Marines. I come bearing a non-40k preview. Oh, sick. God damn it. It's tiny Space Marines. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it is Horus Heresy. They said no 40k, but kind of. It looks like if you drop the book by accident, you could effectively crush your whole epic army. Yeah. The Warhounds are the same as Titanicus. Yes. Yes, yes. Antifreeze, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in. Hey, Dialaf, welcome in. How are you? No miniature rulebook? Would be adorable, right? I mean, you'd think they'd get the rulebook in the right scale, right? How are you? Welcome in. For anyone coming in, we're going through the reveals from yesterday, and then we're going to paint some Tyranids, because I got my Leviathan bugs in. But yeah, that's what we've got. Who is excited for what? I'm going to pick up the rats. That's probably it for me. I'm excited for New Skaven. I'm going to go back and look at them again, because they're fun. Look at them. Look how cute. So cute. Well, I mean, they mentioned Aeronautica, too. So they mentioned both Titanicus and Aeronautica during the stream. You see the preview of the Horus Heresy launch trailer made tiny. Horus with tiny mouse voice. What is suitcase behind Piccolo? Oh, that's Dragon Ball Z. It's the box set. My brother brought back my Super, so I had to put them somewhere. So I put them back in the box. I'm running out of room. I'm excited for them to confirm it's plastic, but then I'll be interesting to watch bat reps. I can't see myself running to buy it. Too many Marines already. Yeah, I'm probably not into it. I'll pick up whatever I can get for my Warhounds, but that's probably it for me. But yeah, that's what we got. So let's get back to some painting. Let me swap back over there. Overflow into Scott's racing room. Well, if I could get these like silly other Marines out of my room, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. Alright, so this is what we're working on before we went over to the reveals. I've got my Neurotyrant. I've got the new Screamer Killer, who is a very big boy. But we're going to try and get the Neurotyrant kind of together today. That's the plan. That's the plan. Interesting, they disappeared that base on the Warhound because it was apparently meant for the new Horus Heresy. I remember that it was like photoshopped out. I remember that. I kind of hope they shrink down the STL files, then release a range of mini Primarchs. A new set of Horus Heresy Primarch models that they're releasing. They're all like this big. Little tiny Horus. Would be pretty adorable. I feel like that would be the way to get me to play Epic. Is just a tiny, adorable. I mean, it'd be like the old epic, like, demon Primarchs and stuff, right? Father, I shrunk the Primarchs. Okay, at least 2 boxes. I'll cover your portion of the spending for this one. Go for it. Alright, I'm excited for those who like epic. I'm good, though. I'm good. Sadie, is this Sigmar's? Yes, this Sly. Are you super excited for that Manticore? It's pretty sick. I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. I really like just the overall style they're giving to Cities of Sigmar. They look really cool. Having kind of their uniform style back is nice. It looks real neat. Noob, hello. How are you? Welcome to Brain. What you doing today? How are ReaperCon entries coming? We feeling good? I don't know if I'm gonna take anything. I think I'm just gonna chill this year. I can't find any desire to work on anything for it. Did Scott ever shift his old Dark Angels army? Remember seeing someone being salty about the asking price? We have not. I think we're gonna just try eBay this time. I think he had like a few people ask about things, but no bites. So if anyone's looking for Dark Angels, let us know. But I think they're gonna go on the old eBay. You want 100 tiny, adorable drop pods? It'll be interesting. I think. I mean, we've talked about it. They've got so many miniature lines now and game lines. How much support I think Epic will get will be interesting to see. Here, Bri, welcome in. How are ya? Noob says, I've never felt good about a single ReaperCon entry. Why should I start now? Fair. Fair. I saw you got a lot done with Paint Night, though. It's pretty cool. Glad you have a good turnout. Yeah, is anyone else doing some hobby this weekend? What we got? Trying to think what else I have to show you guys. Most of it has been Imperial Fists for the last few days for me, because I'm trying to get those back home to Live Menace for tournament time. Then we'll be back to the Possessed for Black Legion and back to Salamanders. So they just have to go home first. Got some Eldar to build. You just walked over or knocked over a watch. I'm sorry. No. I hope you can save some of it. Other than that, I've got the Moonstone I need to finish basing on. I'm excited to have those done. And I think I want to pick out some Kingdom Death to have on stream soon. Roger, welcome in. How are you? I'm gonna let you figure that out, Slam. So someone on Facebook complaining about how we are getting Assault Marines and Epic before Horus Heresy, although we've been asking for a while now. Yeah, I did see that. I laughed. I laughed. Yeah, you get one more chance to interact like a normal human being, and then that's it. Oh. Roger, how's your weekend? Oh, unless you're lurking. Hope you're having a good day if lurking. Thankfully, it's something not all over the table, so I can rescue some of it as I use it. Yeah, if you can get like a larger brush to save the wash, just like soak it up, get it back in bottle. Or yeah, if you can use it. I'm going to give a heads up to our headphone users. I think Sadie is back. She went to go get her little nails did this morning. So we may have a puppy missile coming our way as she gets out of the car. Avian says, working on the Tau. Second squad is done, I think. Did 3 stealth suits. How much more do you have for the... I know it's for a friend, Avian. How much more are you looking at? I think out of the reveals, the city was probably the most surprising, impressive. I don't know about surprise. I think they definitely look cool. Because we knew some of it was coming. I feel like it or Epic probably, yeah. But I think we knew Epic was also coming. I think if something was like completely out of like left field or something. We can get banned for not interacting like a normal human. You can, yeah. Yeah. Well, you get Slam was merciful. Gave a warning. That's true. The Manticore, I think, was definitely a surprise and definitely a cool model. Yeah, you're right. The Manticore probably took like most surprising from the reveals. That was pretty cool. Is Sadie quite excitable when she's not seen you for a while? We don't do a lot of car trips with her, so I think when she gets out, she may have a little energy. You need to see a diorama. See, the vulture was the other one I thought of. Yeah, for the Cruel Boys. It's very similar in kind of style and size to that. So, like, if they just keep bringing out giant winged things, I'm in trouble. I can't wait for more Beastmen releases. They're coming, I swear, Nick. I hope so. They're an army I've looked at so many times. And they need some more variety. And then I would happily hop in. How are you? I wish. I'm actively hoping against an Ogroid army, because then I'll have to. No. It's, that was me with the Seraphon. It's like, if they get a new stuff. Sarge, thank you so much for the bits. How are you today? Welcome on in. They're a tad dated. A bit, yeah. A lot. And just, compared to some of the other armies, they just don't have the variety of stuff to take, I think is the big thing for me for Beastmen. So it's all kind of the same. And then dated. Yeah. Any fireworks? We have not had fireworks just yet. I kind of thought maybe last night we'd have some, but we haven't yet. Is anyone else doing fireworks stuff this weekend for 4th of July here in the States? And please give us more than one model at a time. Yeah. Well, we got Beastmen in 40K. We got the kill team. Sweet goat dude for Black Library. One model? I don't remember that one. Yeah, soon they'll be viable. Soon, yeah, totally. Totally. Oh, she's got a bandana and everything.
She got hamburger today.
I'm gonna go over to the chatting. Look at Sadie's little bandana. You got a hamburger? Oh. She's not gonna show you, but she has a hamburger. Sadie. Oh, look at that. Got a hamburger? That's adorable.
I really like when they use the Dremel.
Oh, nice. She loves her little hamburger.
She's had it for 2 minutes.
Which means she now has a dragon and a hamburger as her toys. That's our Sadie. She's so cute. Hamburger not for sharing, that's right. That's right. Cholo Sadie, let's go. Sorry, I'm catching up here. I don't think it squeaks. I didn't feel anything when I picked it up, and she hasn't squeaked it yet. I guess we'll find out. Sly says, I haven't done any painting since finishing up the Caradrons. First it was too hot, and then I was away for a while. Are you all done with travel here for a bit, Sly? We are blessed with Scott Feet and Doggo at the same time. Okay, sorry. Dog interruption. I didn't realize she's also getting a toy. It's so cute. Now she's going to love going to get her nails did, because she gets a toy. I'm a little surprised the dragon has lasted as long as it has. I think my favorite thing now is she'll play for a bit, and then she will grab the dragon and just snuggle with it for a bit. It's adorable. Like, she'll rest her little head on it. It's so cute. Next time she does it, I will try to get a photo for you guys. Okay, sorry. What were we talking about? Beastmen, that's right. I don't remember the model you're talking about for Black Library. It must have either been a bit or not something I was super interested in. Good thing about painting beastmen, it looks a little junky, it's lore accurate. Kind of like orcs, right? You can go a little bit more crazy with the silly or the dirty emote. One day it'll be a dead meme, right? Yeah, sure. One day. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, that's what we had. So I guess the next question, since someone asked if it was the pre-order article, what do we think pre-order will be today, chat? What are we hoping for? If I'm the meme, and I'm a dead meme, does that mean I'll die? Well, I wasn't gonna say it, but now that you have, sorry to tell you this. Now that you have. It's gonna be Leviathan again. They made so much. Re-release. Yep. Later this year. Pre-order tomorrow. Oh, the Knights? Do you think the Knights would be so soon? I don't actually know what we're still waiting on. That's like already been shown. I don't know what's left. If you die in the meme, you die for real. That's right. A body cannot live without the meme. Amy says nothing. I want nothing so my wallet can relax. I did a bad. I'm going to come clean with chat. I picked up that mech bust from Mindworks. Because it was only $33. And that was a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. So like it with shipping was cheaper than I thought. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Coming clean with chat. I got it. She was too cute. I can't keep up with all they've announced. It's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. The fact that they have multiple releases like every single week, it's a lot. It's also why I get confused sometimes when we're talking about it on here. It'll be a Nid model that you love and get annoyed. It's not in the Leviathan box. Omnomnom, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We're working on my new Leviathan bugs. These are for my custom Hive Fleet Omnomnom. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Let me finish this and I'll show you what we got. I started in with our Neurotyrant, but I've also got our Screamer Killer, who is a big boy. And then, I don't have the Carapace done just yet, but I've also got the Prime here. Got the Leapers. And then I need to start building all my little dudes. But yeah, how was your stream? Welcome in. I guess that's a good question that Slam brings up, though. When do you think we'll see a next round of Nids? Get caught up on the lore eventually. There's a lot of lore. Yeah. Oh, no worries. Paint some goblins. We'll paint orcs on Tuesday. Stream is great. Gotta go work or prepare for work tomorrow. Sounds good. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. We will catch you next time. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to look at some goblins, catch some more Warhammer content here on Twitch, go give a follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. See, personally, I cannot believe all these Splat games sell better than updating older lines. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking how I want to phrase my thoughts. It's always interesting to see what direction they go. Whether it's updating things that, like, obviously need updates. Like the Beastmen we were talking about. Versus going into something new. Because obviously they have to have that mix of pulling in new people. Updating old armies. Like, making sure the people who are still playing still get their stuff. It's interesting. It's interesting to see. Hey, War Master, how are you? Next round of Nids will beat the Codex. I think that makes sense. I am ready. We gotta get these guys finished so we can hop in. How are you? How's your weekend? I think it's a great idea to introduce even more product into the production cycle, making it take even longer to restock older product. I think that's part of the thought I was trying to get together there, is you've now slowed down restocking of other things. But yeah, it's interesting to see how they balance or don't balance, however you view it, between the two. And then adding in something like Epic and what that's going to do for restocking, for production, all of that. So I kind of feel like Epic kind of goes in with, like, now that Titanicus has a lot of stuff, they kind of take that production spot, but I don't know. I don't know. Goblins are for me, because I have the dexterity of a toddler. Goblins are very small. I feel like there's a few things where, like, I have a hard time with Sisters of Battle, just because they're, like, so much smaller. There's definitely a few things. Goblins in there. This small. Be a lot of complaint if there are at least new models now that aren't in the index, making them outdated even quicker, yeah. Plus, just with a codex is usually when we see more models anyway. Titania is slow to a crawl. Will be replaced with Epic. I think so too, Avian. I think that kind of takes its spot, for lack of a better way of putting it. So now that, like, the Titans have theirs, like, they can still do the smaller releases, obviously, but it kind of takes that spot. Son of Forest's chat. As per usual, when I have one of my old man drank too much headaches, I'm ordering cheeseburgers. Do I want to go for quantity or quality today? I'm going to say quality. Get you a good burger. What would you get on... Oh, quantity today, quality tomorrow. What would you get for, like, a quality? What do you like on your burger? I always go for, like, a blue cheese burger if I'm going for, like, a nicer one. If you're drowning in a hangover, it's quantity. Quality is wasted on the wasted, that's right. That's true. Noob says, yeah, like 75% of the Space Marine line is sold out on the GW Webstar. Definitely stocking issues. I think it'll be interesting to see catching up from Leviathan release, too. Like, when things are going to get restocked and replaced. Aw, Dicey Guy, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on the new Tyranids today. How was your stream? Tell us all about it. Welcome, welcome in. Blue cheese, William. Yep. Yep. Hoot, welcome in. How are you? You can still buy Reavers, though, if anyone wants to get your Hounds of Mordecai. Make sure you get it. Ooh, a breakfast burger, Nick? Yes. Yes. I should clarify. I'm getting McDonald's, so the quality part of the equation is iffy at best. Oh, then yeah, quantity. Just go for it. Why can't Abaddon join Chosen? I expect you to fix this immediately. I'm on it, Hoot. Don't you worry. Don't worry. Annie says, I was cleaning up stuff at a friend's house. We found an OG Slambo. Love that. I still have the new one I need to paint. There's Dicey Guy. Painted an old dragon named Deathclaw in its rider arsenal. Dogs of War mini. Welcome on in. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to catch some more mini painting here on Twitch, go give Dicey Guy a follow. Thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. But yeah, if you're anyone coming in, we're working on Tyranids. Here's what I've got built and ready for stream. I've got the Neurotyrant here, and then the Screamer Killer. I've also got tiny brain bugs. So these go with the Neurotyrant. I've also built my Prime. So he's coming along. He still needs the blue, and the Death Leapers still need the blue. I just didn't feel like masking off. I think for the Death Leapers, we're going to straight up just paint it. I don't feel like airbrushing them, so. But yeah, that's as far as I've gotten so far. But that's awesome. Welcome in, Dicey Guy and friends. You don't like blue cheese, Blonde Cow? It's so good. It's so good. I'm going to call him John Rulesman right after stream and sort it out for you, right? Yep, John and I go way back. You can join standard Chaos Marines, but not Chosen. What the actual hell? Every other Lord can join Chosen? That's interesting. I have no idea. I feel like there's probably like a lore reason. I have no idea what it would be, though. That sounds interesting. Healing your Hive Fleet makes me realize I should call mine Mamana or Manama. I can't say it now. You should, Paul John's Life. I think Nids need fun names. Sarge says, so far I'm pretty impressed with the Leviathan. Not a big fan of the monopose push fit minis. Please look good so far. Yeah, they're really intended to build the box quickly and to play with. Norman, welcome in. Thank you so much for that sub. For 6 months of support. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. How's your weekend going? Welcome, welcome. Mistakes were made with my Prime during game yesterday. Uh-oh, did he get stuck in a rough spot? I've not built the gaunts yet, Live Madness. I was saving them for the end here, since I probably won't. We might paint some of the new ones on stream. Probably not the Termagaunts, but the like the Barb Gaunts or something. Blue cheese is top tier. See, Badger has 1 correct opinion. Badger got 1. So proud. I'm still gonna work on this cheesecake thing, but you did it. Yep. Love you, Badger. Sorry, I started to say it and I couldn't stop it. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Uh-oh, Norman says I may have lightly scratched my 3D printer screen. Uh-oh. Does that mean, as someone who's a 3D printing noob, does that mean we have to replace things? Let's see. Teek says, I've discovered a new favorite keto meal. I call it breakfast salad. Fill bowl with raw spinach. Add sausage patty or crumbled bacon, 2 fried eggs, and this creamy salsa salad dressing I found. Has 1 carb. Chop and toss. Boom. Breakfast salad. The rest of it sounds really good. The idea of having a salad for breakfast is icking me out a bit. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though, Teek. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I think for a lunch I could probably do it. It is too early for green stuff. I have many more than just one, says Badger. You can't trust Badger opinions. He likes Ultramarines on now. Chat's just piling on. Sorry, Badger. But blue cheese is still good. Chat's still wrong. Blue cheese is still good. Norman says, I don't yet. Maybe it's so small it might not have an impact. That said, I'm already looking at places of replacements. Just be on the right side mentally. Yeah. Probably good to prepare for it just in case. I've got some printing to do. Scott is helping me finally start printing some of the Nom Nom miniatures. And I'm starting with little Chibi, Shenlong, and Goku. I have to show you Goku because he's so tiny. So we had to reprint a piece, so it's the rest of it's still curing and stuff. But look how tiny he is. Look how little. Isn't he adorable? So cute. So yeah, the rest of it is getting printed today, but I've got to get him all cleaned up. It's so small, little baby. Small baby. We printed it with the pre-supports, but it's hollow, and the inside was not curing. So then we did another print where it was solid, and then we still had a failure. So we're on our like 3rd print of this. Our 3rd print of little Shenlong. Good to see someone doing keto correctly. Oh yeah, no, you've got to have the greens in there. Yeah. Norman says, we played 3-player Warcry yesterday. It was wild. I really like the format, but in the future you need to lower a point cost to constrain it a little bit. How many points did you try? As someone who's not played a lot of Warcry. I've been so out of the loop for Nom Nom for months now. Yeah, I need to get those at some point. I have, I wanted to print that one. They also have Godfrey from Elden Ring that I want to print. I think there was a Guts from Forever Ago that I want to print. There's a Zagreus from Hades that I want to print. They have so many minis that I'm like, you know what, Scott, please help me. Can I start with the cute chibi and then maybe the more involved ones later? There's so many. Mikey, welcome in. How are ya? Yeah, my bugs arrived. Thank you again, Alive in Madness, on Thursday. And I tried to build what I could. And now we're gonna be painting. So we've got the Neurotyrant today. Probably whatever we have left of him, and the Screamer Killer tomorrow. Training shells don't work so well. It's an S-shaped part, yeah. But hopefully today we can get that last piece and I can get them cleaned up and started. So I think it'll be fun. Screams and Elden Ring made me. I just think of that bright white screen at the beginning too. Just like, where it just flashbangs you into the game. Why? Why? It slams eyes, the game boots. It's so bright. So bright. Scott's asking, is anyone going to drill the barrels of the new Epic Marines? Better get ready, chat. Better get ready. Okay, I need to step away for just 1 second because my nose is being dumb. So, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to step away for just 1 second, chat, and then we'll be back and we're going to paint some more bugs. So I will be right back. I'll get back, sorry. Sorry. Just melt a hole into the barrels of the heated... Oh, a sewing needle? I was going to say, get the thumbtacks out. It's like the size you would need, right? You built all the Griblies? I built the bigger ones, yeah. All the smaller stuff I will build a little bit later. I don't think I'm even going to touch the new Termagants, because I have enough of the older ones. I think we're going to go straight for, like, the Neurotyrants and the... Or, I'm sorry, the Neurogaunts and the Barbgaunts. You're going to add extra plastic to the end to trigger the internet? You're going to be like my hero on Twitter that was gap filling the holes in the barrels. My hero. Put a normal 32 scale bolter on the Marine and then don't drill the barrel. Imperial Fists. For anyone who is going to pick up Epic, what Legion would you do? It'd be cool to see. I know they had a lot of the kind of Death Guard showed off. What Legion would everyone do? Sadie spotted. She has, you may have missed it. She got her nails done this morning. So she is back with a bandana. And she got a new hamburger toy. I can get some photos for you guys later. She's very cute. I was there too. Avian says, I think I'll have to do Sons of Horus for Epic. Are you in, Avian? We're doing Epic. I will hobby vicariously through you guys. Badger going with Ultra Lads. All the little blueberries. Better than doing Space Wolves or Horse, so probably them. Stick with the same army then. Who says I'm going to have to get a magnifying glass for hazard stripes if I do Iron Warriors? Those would be for some very, very tiny stripes, yeah. Good on ya, but would be some work. Move aside, human. The best Legion is a little known Legion. It's a Shadow Legion. They're primer, black, and color. No trim. No trim. It's, yeah, just after the old Grey Tide. Second best Legion. At least the launch box. You think you would maybe add on something else, Avian? They did hint at more stuff for Epic. Like, what would you guys want to see next for it? What do you want to see miniaturized the most, I guess, is my question. Oh, what if there was a little tiny mastodon, Badger? What if that's our plastic mastodon? I guess, yeah, if they mentioned Aeronautica, all of that's already good to go. Nothing wrong with the Grey Tide. Baby Leviathan Dread. Little Minidon. Would be pretty cute. Tiny Leviathan would be adorable. I'm trying to think what else I'd want to see in a miniature form. Itty bitty form. I need to look up these Gribblies. I think that needs to be the skin color again. I'll just do that by hand. That would be epic. Thank you, Badger. Thank you. Thank you. Bringing it back. Bring it back around. Bitty Blade for Imperial Guard. Fire Raptors, little tiny hopes and dreams. I guess that'll be interesting to see too, since we kind of talked about it, like maybe taking Titanica spots, like production wise. Aeronautica too. Do you get epic rules and Aeronautica rules as things come out? They'll make epic skill aspect warriors and then never again epic Exodite slam. Speaking of hopes and dreams, Slam just here to scatter them all. They'll do the same joke too with the plastic Thunderhawk for everything. Yeah, they're like, it's coming. Too epic. They'll just keep doing the same joke. And then new people will cry every single time. Avatar of Cain and 32 mil scale would be pretty cute. I should finish up the Thunderhawk. Things drop an M80 to it and see what happens when the macro cannon hits it. I'm excited to see it all finished up. I know you started it a while back. Little tiny dude. Be teeny tiny Space Wolf Legion Leviathan Dread. Slam. I'm gonna... You hear me, GW? Make the Space Wolf Leviathan for epic. I need it. Slam. Just... Why do you hate me? What did I do to you? Why do you hate me? Imagine the banana fur at that scale, right? Imagine. They'd do it too. That would be the thing. They're like, we can't compromise on quality. We need the banana fur. We need it. My goodness. Oh god. Wow. Wow. That's Yotis. I get it. Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's work on Brain. We're gonna go purple, of course. I'm actually gonna pull up the photo of this because he's got a few details that I'm not sure what color it's supposed to be. So we're gonna look it up real quick. Let me pull up our dude. Neurotyrant. Oh, I probably just need to go to the store page. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, so that is all Brain. Cool. Let's get some purple. Bill, hello. How are you? For anyone who may be coming in, we're working on my bugs. These are the new bugs from Leviathan. The Neurotyrant was the one I was most excited for, so we're starting right in. He does have his little friends, which you should probably also start. But welcome on in. Alright, let's get the Space Wolf Flyer. Fill them with the Space Wolf Jarls. Paint it bright yellow. Banana boat. Did we just help you find your horse or your epic force? Did we just help? Thank goodness they didn't epic out Primaris Marines. I'd buy so many little repulsors and Astraeus. I think Dex kind of mentioned it in the Discord. The fact that it's Heresy instead of 40k. I guess, how do we feel about that, chat? I probably wouldn't get it either way, but I think Heresy makes sense with the setting and kind of the overall feel of like these giant battles. But how do we feel, chat? I wonder if they did Banana for at that level. Noobs is more like Boris Heresy. Ayy. Ayy. It's appealing to the crowd that actually cared about and wanted the return of Epic, so it has to be Heresy. It seems to make sense, yeah. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I just saw some comments, so I figured I'd throw that out there to think about. Just chipify Epic scale Marines. Just giant, like... Just imagine, like, a Funko Pop force of Marines. Heresy makes sense. They don't need 12 different factions for a niche game, yeah. The fact that you don't have to do all the Xenos stuff. Don't worry about orcs. Just throwing out there, she said. Wishing on a star. She could buy epic scale Hounds of Mordecai. I see you. I know. It's just too bad. We can't pick that up, Snipe. It's just too bad. Funko Pop Army is an even better idea. I mean, they already did the Funko Pops. Let's just go back to it. Let's go back to it. McFarlane figure army. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? I have an entire chapter of McFarlane toys. That would be pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Joy Toy. That's a good one, yeah. Get collecting. Yeah, the Joy Toy are the nicer ones. It's insane how many they've been able to put out, too. I feel like every time I get on, like, Instagram, Joy Toy's got another Warhammer figure coming out. It's a lot. It would be like it'd be like the floor hammer with the Titans at that point. One of our local game stores gets the Joy Toys, and it's almost as many as like actual Warhammer products on the on the wall. There's so many. When I get the Joy Toy, Cave and Strike so bad. Yeah, I don't even know what the latest ones are. I just felt like every time there was something new being released. There's so many now. People seem happy with them though, so that's cool. Seem to be a nicer quality. Just that, yeah. Some of those McFarlane ones that are already pre-painted are, those are rough. Rough. I saw I think it was the Chaos one in store. The Chaos Space Marine. That was rough. Kind of felt bad for it. Alright, let's go ahead and get the skin started on these guys. Little Griblies back there. Didn't get a Thundercap Joy Toy. No, I'm good. I got enough Warhammer shiz. I don't need another. I got enough. My figures will just be my anime corner now. I'm good. Just wait till the Forge World Joy Toy model. Oh gosh. Resin upgrade kits for Joy Toy. No. I need you both to Let's see. Other than Warhammer preview, yesterday was kind of a lazy day. It was nice. I worked on the bugs some. I caught up on Bleach. I have been binging Bleach the last couple days, and it sounds like I am now caught up. I'm gonna read the end of the little tiny arc at the end of the original series, and then I'm diving in to the last bit. And stop stabbing yourself. Pretty much. Pretty much. So yeah, that's been kind of fun to catch up on. Just in a gigantic chunk of time. Thousand Year Blood War, yeah. I think I'll start that either maybe tonight, probably tomorrow. I think I need a small break before I dive in. So get ready for that. I'll get ready for Jujutsu Kaisen I'm excited for. I've got one more book of Berserk, and then I'm caught up on that too. Just knocking it all out. Catching up on all the things. Anyone else watching anything good? What have we been watching, chat? I know some of us were dunking on the new Witcher season. I won't be watching that. But I know that it is out. Wrestling, that's it. That's enough. Who says, I made the mistake of downloading Warhammer Total War. I don't know if I enjoy it or hate it, because there are like 5 different resources you have to manage. I don't know. I've kind of given up. I've tried to play that series a few times, and I don't have the time to put into it to learn a lot of it. And to wrestle that camera. I guess, is anyone playing anything this weekend? I need to get back to Final Fantasy 16. I'm sad. I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. So I need to put some more time into it, but I don't know. It's alright. Catch a few more episodes of Deep Space Nine the other day. Avian's been punching the streets. Trying to work right through. I was like, how many episodes are you looking at for that, Slam? All these big series are very intimidating. trying to get through them. Bill says, I decided to jump in the 2010s and play Diablo 3. I saw you and Scott talking about it. Scott's had fun going back to 3 after getting a little annoyed at 4. Oh, he's been enjoying it. I'm going to add a little bit of shading to the front. I lost a little bit too much with the airbrushing. Let's add a little bit back in. Podcast, does anyone have good advice for securing a heavy, tall model onto a base? Have you... Keep sliding around my desk. Have you tried pinning? That's going to be probably my answer either way. But I would look into pinning a model. Everyone says, speaking of wrestling, the one wrestle lady wearing the Warhammer gear all the time. How long till WWE does a Heresy event? That would be fun. Yeah, she had another one last night? The other night? Let's see. 7 seasons of like 20 to 25 episodes. I'm on season 2, episode 8 or something. Okay, so you're still, yeah. You've got a fair amount too then. Bill says, I bought a Switch a few years back, but with everything I've been through the last few years, I've had zero interest in video games. I love the little Switch. But yeah, if you got other things going on. I'm glad you're enjoying it now, Bill. Switch is a nice little system. I'm actually still wrestling with myself because I want to get another handheld, but it's doing the can I afford it dance. I was looking at something so I can play my Steam games and my Game Pass games. Because I don't always want to be at my computer for those. Yeah, it was a Son of Horus outfit. Yep. Also, weight the base down so it can't tip. Yeah, that's another good. That's another good one. I think with as much as you kit bash Blonde Cow, pinning would be worth looking into. I think I have our little pin vise on my gear page. I'm trying to... Do I have gear on here? I don't. I need to add it. Exclamation gear. I think our pin vise is on there if you want to see what we use for it. If not, let me know and I can get it added on there. Or one similar. But we just do that and paper clips. But I think with all the kit bashing you like to do, that would be a good hobby skill to pick up. Yeah, that's pinning. No pin vise? Okay, I will add that later then. Yeah, if you don't mind. She wore Sons of Horus gear with the Chaos Eye on her chest, then betrayed her teammate. She'd won the Lunar Wolves the event before. Nice bit of foreshadowing, yeah. Yeah, she is reenacting the heresy. All right, blonde cow. Scott grabbed ours so you can see. But we have... So this is the actual little pin vise. Comes with a couple different sizes, so this actually screws off. These will hold the little bits, but you can see there's different sizes depending on the one you need to use. And then we tend to use these smaller ones. I think I use the 1/16 quite a bit. But it just comes with these, and you can swap them out. And makes pinning really easy. And then we just use paper clips for the actual pin. Oh, if you guys want to see the Warhammer gear, Sam's got a link. Thank you. Do you want to hear my FFS? I've been in Horse Heresy for how many years? I had a myth reference fly right by me. What did you miss, Avian? Never pinned till I bought a WoW stick. Hate using the pin vise, too slow. I don't know what a WoW stick is. You drill a hole in them, stick the pin through the hole. Yeah, so the idea is you drill into the miniature, so there's the hole. Putting the paper clip in there with the glue helps to create something that the other drilled piece will kind of slot into, is the basic idea. Don't know how well it'll work considering his tiny metal feet. Yeah, so for something like a foot, so let's say we're going to pin our Screamer Killer. I would look under his foot where it's the beefiest. So for him, I've got a lot of room, right? If you've got something like the Space Marine, if you can get it so where it's going up, down, kind of like the back of his leg as well. So pick that spot where you're going to have the most to kind of work with. You don't have to go super far. You're just drilling just enough that you can get that pin in there and a little extra glue and support. So you don't have to go super far into it. But yeah, make sure you're not going to be coming out like the top of a foot or something. But yeah, that's... When it comes to like metal models like that, pinning tends to be the way to go. Because then it's more secure to the base. Siren? I always read it, but not sent out properly in my head. Siren. Oh, yeah. The Siren song. I want to get Warhammer gear like that. Oh, for my workout gear? Well, I know Warhammer has like their store. I wouldn't be specifically workout gear, but could get some shirts and things if you wanted. Well, I'll stick is a little handheld dread one with a USB-C charger. Low speed, so good for minis. There you go, if anyone else is looking for another option. Wow, stick it up, it sounds like. Screamer Killer, yeah, here is so I left it, I didn't glue his arms on because you can see the slots for them. He's a big boy though. Big boy. I think if I get another one, I'm going to swap out the head because I think it looks silly. But there he is. Those are the only two I've got the blue airbrushed on just yet. Figured those would be good for this week, and then I'll keep working on the rest of them here to get them ready. Cheeseburgers. Enjoy, son of horse. Enjoy working off that hangover. Sly says, alright, fine, stop nagging me. I'll do a little paint. What are you gonna paint? Is this your monsters we're working on, Sly? You had the Mind Stealer and Ogre Duder. Is it time? If you know, this might be in the bases. There are areas under the base that are set for a peg to be drilled through the base. Yeah, if it lines up, it would work. He's pretty big, yeah. He's pretty big. The other great thing about the WoW stick are all the innuendo opportunities. It has a little bit of... I was thinking it's one of those silly names. You can WoW stick and then slap chop and get them all in there. Another silly name to throw in. Every time I hear Screamer Killer, my brain gets that old Psycho Killer song stuck in my head. It's a fun mini, especially when, obviously, when the arms go back on. Like, he gets just massive. It's just, yeah, that head option is not great. Not great. So I think next one I'll swap it out. I just want these ready to play. I gotta do my homework today so we can play. I should finish those up first. I'll need them for a game in a couple weeks. He just wants to give hugs. So many hugs. So many hugs. Let's see what else is on. This week, I think we're going to just keep to a regular schedule. So it's July 4th here in the States, but we don't have any plans. So I think I'm just going to do, for myself, I'll do some half days. Like I'll stream and then probably take the rest of the day off. So we will have stream on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, I think, thank you, bot. I think we're set up to stream to YouTube on Wednesday. So I think that's the plan. So if you guys want to catch Wednesday stream, make sure you're all set up over on the YouTube with whatever screen name, whatever you want to get set up. I think we're going to try for Wednesday. I was messing with the bot. I think I have my stuff. I think I just need to look into moderator stuff because I don't know how that works for YouTube. Get mods set up. But yeah, I think that's the plan. So come join us Wednesday. Speaking of YouTube, there's a few new videos up. We have our VODs from the game demos we did last week. So if you guys missed it, we played Bubblegum Galaxy, which was a fun kind of hex puzzle game where we're building a galaxy with planets. We tried Word Factory, which was difficult. It's kind of like Factorio, but with letters. So we take the letter I and we make other letters out of it. So you can watch you can watch Chat and I work through some of that. I thought that was pretty fun. And then we also played Paladins, which was kind of like a D&D party. So it kind of reminded me of Wildermyth, where it's a kind of a hand-drawn paper RPG, very cute style. So we played that as well. But if you want to check those out, those VODs are over on YouTube. Thank you to everyone who came out for video game day. Are the hours going up after a delay? I don't think the multi-tab is working, but they are going up. So we are now over 900 hours. And then the stream will also help that. But yeah, it is going up. I just don't think I think they figured out the hack that VatRat shared, because they're not going up as much as I would think with as many people saying they were going like crazy tabs and stuff. But they are going up, so thank you to everyone who has been watching the VODs. We are getting closer, so thank you, thank you. And then the stream will help, like I said. Because basically, I take the 76 of you in here. And whoever decides to set up the YouTubes with a 3-hour stream, that's a fair amount of watch hours. So that's kind of how that works. It's over 900. That's right. That's right. We're getting there. So essentially, for those who maybe don't know the ins and outs of YouTube as much, when we hit the 3,000, that opens up the fan monetization stuff. So memberships, super chats, which we now have on Twitch here too. All that opens up, and then at 4,000 we can apply for partner. So that's how they do it on their side. Lurk from it sounds good, Slam. Chat says, or Noob says, chat, did you know you could queue up YouTube videos on your work computer and let it autoplay overnight? Thank you, Noob. I appreciate it. You can. You can. I will be doing actual videos for YouTube though, once we get a little more settled over there. And it's not a holiday weekend. Got a few I already want to record, so just a matter of getting set up. This is all new to me. So far it's been trying to get ready for the live stream, and then we'll put some more stuff on there. But if anyone has any questions, let me know. Because yeah, happy to share with what I got, but it's all brand new to me too. Alright, there's that, which means we can start highlighting the skin a little bit more. We need to get his claws and stuff started. Got a little blue everywhere. Oh well. Is YouTube's partner criteria less vague than Twitch's? So it's still a review, but it feels like the review is more of making sure everything's legit versus Twitch's. Because like Twitch, you can hit all the metrics and you can still be denied. YouTube feels a little bit more of if you've hit the metrics, you're kind of good. From what I understand. Like as long as you're not... As long as you're still brand safe and that kind of thing. From what I can tell, it does seem a little bit more... more apparent. Especially because they have a lot of... I was reading through a lot of documentation for like monetizing things. So they seem a little bit more on top of it, yeah. But yeah, we'll learn as we go here. Sunflower says, now that I have cheeseburger in me, I remembered to log my game for the Battle of Elgrim as a Tyranid win. Suck it, Space Marines. When does that end? How long can people submit games? If anyone else needs to get your reporting in, help the Tyranids out. The 10th. Okay, so still got some time then. Got another week. I'll be playing my Nids, but we won't have Space Marines to play against. A good alert. Time to head out. Sounds good. Thank you so much for the lurk. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Paul John's Life. We'll catch you next time. Does anyone have plans for the rest of the day here? I'll do my 10th at homework. I'll learn my rules. Build my list. That'll be mine. Probably play some more Final Fantasy tonight, too. I do want to finish it, even though I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought. I say all this knowing full well I'm probably going to just look right back at my handheld research I've been doing. Can't stop looking at it, looking through reviews. Speaking of, the Steam summer sale is also going on. Did anyone pick up any games? I don't think I saw anything at like first glance. There's a few indie games that are at a discount, but like indie games are most of my wish list, so I have to go back and see what got the discount, what I'd want to get. Don't think anything off the top of my head. I was like rushing to get. Stumble back into 14 says wasted mine. I have no clue what I'm doing. I saw you were dragooning. It says, question for you. Done for now on the stealth suits. Was surprisingly easy to do. Wait for Nikki to say they suck. No, the stealth suits are fine. It's mostly like the fire warriors and stuff that I hate. The first one I did, I used Gnome Oil and Black Templar to pin wash. I found out if I do a purple wash instead, it looks better. Suggestions on how to replace a darker pin wash. Ooh. That's gonna be tricky, Avian. That's gonna be tricky. Other than, you know, redoing. Like, applying paint into the recess and redoing. I guess chat, has anyone else done this? I think I personally would just roll with it. I'd roll with the Gnome Oil, especially if you've already got like a few done. Debating picking up Shipbreaker because it's on sale. Maybe the Halo collection. I forget you can just get Halo. Let's see. Dungeons 3, Evil Genius 2, and Warhammer Total War so far. I like the so far there at the end of that. That's always how the sale works. I guess I'll leave him. I don't know that it would be worth going back to change it. Because I'm assuming you're pretty far into the model as well. Like maybe if you had just started and like kind of figuring it out. I don't know that it's worth it. Yeet the blackwash one out the window. Completely. Throw away the whole model. Yeah, at that point you're getting into... It's tricky to fix without redoing a lot of things. So I think that's a personal how much does this matter to me kind of question. If it's not much, it's probably not worth it. Alright, so Shipbreaker's a great way to just lose 6 hours. Timothy, thank you so much for that sub for 22 months of support. But it's a shame again with this paint job. No, you're doing amazing, girl. I gotta catch up. Let's go. We painting today? How's your weekend? Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you. And the owl, thank you. The bugs have been fun, Timothy. I'm enjoying them. I will say with the push fit, there are still some of the like pegs and things that I ended up snipping off. I think I've heard the marine half is a little bit better as far as the assembly. The knits weren't bad, but there are definitely parts that I was still having to go back and file down, fix up a bit. Hours mysterious. I was gonna say, don't tell Wasted Mind about Shipbreaker. Little Sprugu, yeah, I was definitely using some of that too, Timothy. I gotta paint today. What's on the table? What are we painting? Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna blend some skin tones here while we see what you're painting. At least shorten every peg. There are a few weird marine ones, but mostly no shoes. That's good. Yeah, I've heard the marine side is a little bit easier. Some of the knits are a little rough. Especially the Screamer Killer. Adric, hello. How are ya? How's your weekend? Welcome in. I'm working on my new bugs from Leviathan. What you up to? I got carapace color all over this. I need to fix it. It's not being careful enough while we're chatting. Oh no, not you too, Timothy. Nagash. 900 points of ugly ass model. I want the old 90s one. No. No. There's been a lot of love for the 90s one here recently. So you're not alone. Welcome in. Given the choice, I'm taking the big one, but I know a lot of people have love for that, the 90s one. Oh, Saren, hello, how are ya? How's your weekend? We're painting bugs. Yep. Badger loves the old Nagash. Shares similar viewpoint. Why does Nagash have a bone beard? 'Cause cool. Doubting his fashion sense. Goodness. Andrew says, chill weekend so far. Heading to work on more mechs in a bit. Okay, there we go. I'm like, not work. Managed to avoid the Steam sale so far. It won't last though. Uh-oh. Are there any you have your eye on? Or are you just like, I'm not even opening it? Because not even opening it is a good strategy sometimes. I'm having that debate with my head when I look at the handhelds too. It's like I could get more of my Steam backlog if I get the handheld, you know? Then, you know, I could play all those games that I picked up on Steam sales if I just get the handheld. I keep going back and forth. I'm just gonna end up at Best Buy one day. Scott's gonna have to hold me back. That's the biggest one, honestly, Scott, is playing the really long visual novels on my PC just sounds awful. I don't want to have to be in here on my computer to just read a bunch of stuff. That's honestly one of the big considerations is the visual novels, because I was able to pick them up real cheap on Steam. But then I have to sit here on my computer for however many hours just reading. If someone has one, I will buy it. If anyone has the old Nagash model, let Timothy know. Badger has it, but there's no way you're getting Badgers. No way you're getting Badgers. Exactly. See, Adric's with me. Play better on a handheld. Looking at the Paradox Grand Strategy Games DLC I don't have yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't even think about DLC. Goodness, is there anything I need? I don't think so. I don't think so. Badger doesn't have three old Nagash. Yep. That would be a Badger thing to do. That would be a Badger thing to do. Let's see, I've looked for a clown hat Nagash on eBay a fair bit. Be prepared to part with $100 plus. Yeah, I believe that. I believe it. Hey, Badab, welcome in. How are you? We're working on some bugs today. These are my Tyranid from Leviathan in my custom Hive Fleet. So this is Hive Fleet Omnomnom. Here's my terrain effects from earlier, just as a example, all finished up. But trying to get them all ready for 10th. How are you? Got this, and I've also got a Hive Tyrant I'm trying to finish that I just never finished back when I played my bugs. So I've got to pick out some arms for him and then get the wings on, and then he's good to go as well. The inbox Nagash I got last year was $220 if you're pricing them. Oh, the new one? We were looking at the chat is chatting about the old 90s metal Nagash. Let's see, Scott says, I spent that for a D. Poor Scott is working on that car. That's basically the car he's been playing in ACC. Got the wrong decal sheet. Now has to get another decal sheet. And they are out of print. But they're very expensive. Felt bad figuring all that out yesterday. It's now been ordered, but... Oh, that is the white metal. Sorry. When you said inbox, I was thinking the giant box. Okay, $220. Goodness, yeah. Be prepared if you want old Nagash then. Sorry, I misunderstood. Hi, says, I spent twice that for decal sheet with colorful company circles. Oh my gosh. Which I then had Scott. I didn't even think about that. But 2 of the purple ones on the Fire Raptor. I didn't even think about that. Oh, this Fire Raptor's just heartbreak at this point. Oh, I'm sorry. All I can do is laugh, because it's just the timing. We laugh so we don't cry. That's essentially what's happening. Avian says, stealth suits are done for now. Just need to wash the bases, dry brush, and glue them on. Let's go, Avian. Well done. Getting them knocked out. Right decal sheet, wrong kit version. Well, I mean, it doesn't work with what you got, so still wrong. I love it so much. I look at it every day. I'm glad. I hope that you find times you can still take it. Just time to start heresy, I guess. It's time to start heresy. Alright, I'm just adding a little bit of another purple. This is violet from Model Color. Adds a bit of a shade, a little more depth on our purple. We'll start highlighting all that. This mine says never. My yellow boys are flying around a 10,000 plus year old space fortress, but they can't maintain one fire raptor. Come on, Games Workshop. I know, it's silly. Silly. Would a Tau stealth suit leave a shadow on the floor if it was stealthed up? That's a good question. I don't actually know how their stealth tech works. What do we think, chat? This is what I'm expecting the other shoe to drop. And Nikki says, I hate it. It took a day to do the 3. No, I have no problem with those. It's just the, I don't like painting Fire Warriors. Oh. I hurt. Hey, Dark Saber, welcome in. How are ya? I think their stealth refracts light, so it wouldn't. The stealth lets light through. There you go. There you go. You know it's the stealth guy. They shoot you in the face. It's foolproof. Chat with the answers. Thank you, chat. Alright. More shading. For those who are on the, doing the healthy nerd thing with me, I found a exercise that hurts like a bee. It's for my arms. Basically, like you lean over a little bit, and then you do, what do you call it? You like row up, go back down, out to the side, back down, and then in front and down, and that's 1. And then you do like a few sets of that, and it's awful, and it hurts. But I did that yesterday, and I am in pain. So if anyone needs something to add to your arm routine, I'm going to throw that out there for you. But be prepared for pain. Like, even just sitting here painting, I hurt. Automod got you. We didn't see anything. Unless if you had a block of text, Twitch just doesn't let it through. Decals are on. Be back to you this afternoon. Let's go. I'm excited. Doesn't make much to work your shoulder muscles. They don't have a lot of bulk. I have found that going out to the side like that, Bill, I am super duper weak there. So I'm trying to do more. That and abs are very weak. So I'm trying to work them in more. I need to build my core. Because they're very sad at the moment. They're just kind of pathetic at the moment. I imagine it's like Invisigirl from My Hero. She's not invisible or refracts the light weirdly. Can't, and isn't seen. It leaves no shadow. Probably. That's a good way to think about it. Your message wasn't posted due to conflicts with the channel's moderation settings. Oh. Oh my. I don't know what you did then. I don't know what you did then. Panda, welcome in. How are ya? We're working on bugs. Here are my bugs. Behold my bugs. So we're working on Brain Bug. Getting some shading done on his big old brain. And then I think I want to start the little ones just so they can kind of be together. Let's just do that now, actually. You headed out, Eurobright. Have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out today. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. If anyone has any questions about building the bugs, let me show again what I've got so far, in case anyone has questions. Okay, so I've got Neurotyrant and little bugs. I've got my Screamer Killer. Excuse me. I have left the arms separate just for painting, because it's easier, so I'll put those on later. I did a little bit of touch-up, but we'll probably work on him tomorrow, if I had to guess. And then I have built, but I haven't done the... I'm sorry. I've done the skin tone, but not the blue for my prime and the little leapers. And that's as far as I've gotten, because I needed to kind of switch to airbrushing to make sure we were good for stream. So I haven't built the little bugs yet. But if anyone has any questions for these, let me know. Happy to show any pieces or things like that. Screamer Killer face looks like that one clown guy. Oh, from Spawn. If I get another one, yeah, I'm going to replace it. Yeah. It's alright. Not my favorite. Amanda says, doing great. How are things here? Bugs look great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good here. We had a lazy day yesterday, and I think after stream, I'm going to read up on 10th ed stuff and try to be lazy again. How many times do you get stabbed by these guys while assembling? I think the roughest part is, yeah, I ended up clipping a lot of the pegs off because of some of the stabbing, trying to get them smushed into where they needed to be. Other than that, it wasn't as bad as some of the other kits, I don't think. As far as, like, just the regular spikes you get from Tyranids. So, yeah, I did end up cleaning up a lot of the pegs that make it the easy build. Just so I got better fits and things. So I wasn't squishing my hands and everything. He looks so happy. A little bit. A little bit. Is the Screamer Killer big enough to hug your face? Probably. Once we get the arms back on. It's the first time I'm seeing a lot of these in relation to other models. Avoided the release since it's impossible to purchase anywhere. My local received a third of their order. GW told them to get lost when they asked why. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel like if you keep an eye out on like socials and things, there are some people who ordered from multiple places that now have extras. So I would keep an eye out. I know that in our Discord, !Discord, I think some of the Tyranids are for sale from people here in the community. So if you're looking for bugs, we may be able to help you out. If you're looking for the entire box, I don't think I've seen that posted, so... Yeah. I think, in general, the community is really good about helping others find boxes and things, so... Just an option for you. The Discord is open to anyone, so if you guys want to come join us in between streams, I do stream updates in there. You can come talk about... We were doing the reveals in there. We chat about all kinds of silly things. Feel free to come join us. I guess the one last plug I want to do while we're kind of on it is my socials. Twitter continues to crash and burn. If you'd like to follow me on... I'm more active anyway on TikTok, Instagram. I took out Mastodon. I'm feeling like maybe I need to put it back in. But if you'd like to follow me, the other socials, they are there. Twitter's my least favorite and continues to shoot itself in the foot, so I don't know how active I'll be on there, honestly. I don't feel like it's worth my time at all. Not bothered. If I want one, I can probably find... Okay, I just figured I'd offer that up in case you or anyone else was looking. Adric says, my local game store had like 4 boxes of Leviathan yesterday. I again resisted the temptation. How's the Battletech stuff coming along, Adric? I know you said working on them today, but... Force coming along? Twitter's trying to slam itself. I think the other thing is I'd like to check out Blue Sky, but I've been on the wait list for that for forever, so... If anyone has an extra code, hook your girl up, but... That'd probably be the other one I look at. But I think that waitlist probably got a lot longer after yesterday. Twitter to me has and always be a hellhole. I feel like I enjoyed Twitter until the pandemic. And then, I don't know, hobby Twitter just got way more toxic. I still use it for news on other things, so I follow a lot of gaming stuff on there. Honestly, like world event stuff on there, but hobby side of things, I don't know. I haven't enjoyed it as much. Left Twitter when the billionaire man-child bought it. It's been wonderful. I get so much done. If I didn't have stream, I think I would also not be so worried about it, but between commissions and stream and when we do sponsored stuff, I would like Twitter or its equivalent here. That's important to me. Understood. It's going well. Working on the box set as a starting project, which is like 13 mechs in it. Almost done with 8 of them now. Nice. Coming along. Avian. Trigonotomon. There's a big Tesla factory near me, and it makes me hate the man-child even more. That's fair. Yeah. That'll do it. That really is just the perfect word. It's a big old man-child. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I hate that I have to, like, kind of care about it. If I didn't have stream, I wouldn't. But I hate that I kind of have to care about it. Regular says, this has been a weekend of getting plenty of models. Bought another Thunderkin kit yesterday. Just traded my spare Deathwatch bits for the new Termi Librarian. Getting the Votan kill team later today. Wheelin' and dealin'. Building a bunch of Votan warriors later today as well. Good. I'm glad you're excited, Ravenlord. Good, good, good. I'm excited to see more Votan. Am I weird for dipping my Pop-Tarts into coffee? I don't think I would have thought of that. No. I think that sounds really good. But I'm also a cookie dunker. So, like, it's just another cookie to me. I just don't think I've ever thought of it. Has anyone else dipped a Pop-Tart into coffee? I wish I could have Pop-Tarts. I would do that. This whole gluten-free thing is not fun, but if I could, I would. Okay, there's our blue. Let's get our other little one. Trying not to get sand everywhere because I'm dumb. And I started the bases yesterday. I was on a roll and I wanted to get more stuff based. And that was silly to do before stream. Oh well. There's a Chaos Warhound for 340 listed as damage on eBay. I was tempted to buy and send to you guys. I have all those Warhounds I gotta work on. I'm feeling rinsy when the releases from yesterday for pre-order this week. I feel like the Knights was a good shout. I feel like Knights would be ready to go, if anything. Unpopular opinion, Pop-Tarts are a gag. Why the Pop-Tart hate? They're a lot of sugar, depending on the ones that you do. Are we talking about the current Warhound or the very old Armor Cast? I have old Armor Cast that Avian gave me. They're very cute. I love them. Ow, sorry. That's the one I'm doing. Oh, you have a Chaos Warhound? Did I miss something? I feel like I've missed something in this chat. Sorry. That's why you see me scrolling back and forth. One. No, I have multiple. I don't want to make them jealous, Avian. I don't think I told you, Avian. When we were walking around, I was with Noob. We went up at Adepticon, and there was someone who had a they had one armor cast and I think a 3D printed one. And they're just like, oh, I can't find these armor casts anywhere. And I'm just like, I just got a box with 3 of them. And he's just like, what? And he's like, okay. His are really cool, though. Because of the 3D print, he was able to, like, customize it up. But I felt really bad. He's like, yeah, I can't find them anywhere. I'm like, oh, yeah, I definitely don't have 3 of them. downstairs waiting on me. I just love them. They're adorable. I've got an armor cast. It's a fun piece of nostalgia. Yeah, they're just cute. I want to do mine up as well. Need to beat you up and steal those? No, they're mine. You have one too, noob. That's how we'll play Titanicus, noob. We get the armor cast out, and we play full size with our warhounds. Speaking of noob, because you said it would never happen, I've got my warhounds are almost done. They need basing and some highlights. And then I'll have 2 warhounds, a war master, and a warlord. And I can play game. Sly says, I just gave my big hulking fulmaride crusher lilac hair. I love it. Yes. Rocking it. I feel... Did you do that on another model? I feel like you have. And now I can't remember. Triggered a memory. Oh, 3/4 of the Tyranid guys as well. 3 versus 1. Super fair, yeah. As long as you can borrow one, Avian, get in here. Get in here. Who else is joining our Titanicus game? I gotta figure out how I want to paint mine. You have so many orcs to do this week? I saw you had a few. Chat was the weird boy everyone wanted you to work on. What else have you got lined up for the orcs? I think this week on stream, chat, it's gonna be a lot of bugs. I'm working on the Possessed off stream. The Imperial Fists I'll get finished up and sent back home here after holiday. But I think for stream it's gonna be bugs. I'm gonna dig through the box, see what I've completed armor-wise. So I says, nope, I gave the ogre its crimson hair, tipped with that candle orange dry paint. I forget the proper name. Oh, do we have an article? Sunday preview. A Primarch, a Rebel, and a Commando walk into a Warhammer store. I have... What? Okay, let's hop over to that and see. What have we got there? I am confused. Oh, the lion. Okay. Oh, that's exciting then. Wasted mine. Okay, let me hop over there. Meow. Meow. Sorry, I thought, when I read Primarch, I thought Forge World, not Games Workshop. Was why I was confused. Let me close all these tabs from earlier. And then we open this one. And then we window capture. Let's see, Scorch Panda says, the weird boy from Artel. Need to do the gap filling on the Squig Hogs, do them too. Assembled a bunch this week and that's awesome. It's nice having a bunch of things assembled and just like ready to roll. Alright. Okay, so this is the pre-order article. Sunday preview. A Primarch, a Rebel, and a Commando walk into a Warhammer store. I'll go ahead and skip ahead here. So here is the Lion. Lion L. Johnson. After the biggest cat nap in all of recorded history, the Primarch of the Dark Angels has awoken, finds the state of the galaxy wanting. This formidable warrior now stalks the Imperium's enemies across space, emerging from the shadows like a knight of legend. Armed with the blade fealty and Emperor's shield, he effortlessly carves through inhuman horrors in his quest to bring light to the Imperium Nihilus. He is a sweet kit. I like the lion's little Ewoks. They are pretty great, yeah. Pretty cool kit. I am glad that he is now available separately. Some more people can pick him up. Alright, we've also got Boss Snickrat. I still love this, this head option here on the left. It's so good. Subterfuge isn't the way most orcs do battle, but the commandos have elevated cunning beyond brute strength to terrifying effect. Although they still use brute strength too. Boss Snickrat's obsession with the clandestine manner of warfare has turned him into a green specter. Few can hide from the piercing gaze of his night vision goggles. Most of the enemies don't realize they're being stalked until the daggers he calls Mork's teeth have found their mark. This is also a fun mini. Glad he is available. We've also got Farsight separate. Another lovely mini. Glad more people can pick up. Here's more of the details. The rebellious Commander Oshava has returned in a custom Crimson XV-86 Supernova battlesuit to strike out against the enemies of the Tau Empire. Master of Montka, Farsight is an aggressive combatant who leads his separatist forces right into the hearts of battle. Yeah, cool piece. I just like the basing too. It's really cool. That's included. And some Middle Earth. What? 2 units of Iron Hill dwarves are returning to the range for use in Iron Hills and Erebor reclaimed armies. Interesting. These got taken off the store a while back, so I guess they are back. Let's see. Iron Hill dwarves are daddy warriors with unbending resolve, trained in the art of forming an impenetrable shield wall. A set of 14 resin miniatures includes a captain, handpicked for the role by Dane himself, a banner bearer who raises the flag of the Iron Hills. Oh, I've already got a set. Yeah, I've got these guys. I've also got the Maddox, which I think I've seen these are good. These, potentially, I'm in danger. Dwarves mine the earth with hardened Maddox. Common usage of these hefty tools has made them experienced enough to handle them effortlessly in battle. Few things can crack an orc's skull as handily as a two-handed Maddox, wielded by a fierce Iron Hill dwarf. This unit of 14 resin miniatures also contains a captain and a banner bearer. I don't think I remember them being this many. This would be, yeah, I'd probably look at this. But we also have Black Library. We have Honor Bound, Special Edition. This is a very pretty cover. Severina Rain novel. Severina Rain novel Honor Bound by Rachel Harrison is receiving a special edition hardback next week. This luxurious edition is signed by the author, individually numbered and limited to 1,500 copies. Presented with a gorgeous leather effect cover, intricate design on the front. This book also features a red ribbon bookmark and the short story Trials. We've also got Cypher, Lord of the Fallen. We have Awakenings. Rogel Dorn in French. Sigismund in German. Let's see, Warhammer Plus, we've got Hammer and Bolter, and Lore Masters, with the Harbinger. So you get the cool Nurgly boy. And that's what we got. Next week on Community, we're revealing a new star player for Blood Bowl, taking a much closer look at Warhammer, Horus Heresy, Legions Imperialis, including a look at the core concepts, answers to your burning questions. Talking about the upcoming Knight Lancer, sharing the best painted Space Marines and Tyranids from Leviathan. So that's what's coming up. Alright, chat, who's excited for what? I'll take a look at the Iron Hills, just to add on to my army, because it's kind of the one thing I don't have for my army, for my Iron Hills. I've got them already. Glad that more of the characters are available separate, so more people can pick them up. I'm just doing the slow scroll here. Did I hear Knight Lancer? Yes, so apparently this week we'll find out more for it. Snick Rats, what you'll get, Avian? Yeah, my wallet is safe, says Hoot. I wonder on a cost basis if you could get those 14 resin dwarves cheaper, or 14 crunch wraps. These are the calculations I have to make. Alright. I think the Lion's exciting, and I'll check out the Iron Hills. Cool. Let's go back to some Tyranids then. Sorry, Sadie came and laid down. I want to make sure I didn't roll her over. She's back here again with her burger. Oh, I do eventually want Lion and Gilliman. Nice. It might be 2025. We got a ways to go. Ow. Everything hurts. I'm glad all I have to do is 10th ed homework, because I don't know that I could do much else today. Glad I got all the chores done yesterday. Moving hurts. Alright, let's get back to our little bug. 100 Crunchwrap for $100. I don't even know what a Crunchwrap costs right now. It has been a bit since I was supposed to go last week and I got distracted. So I didn't go get my Taco Bell. This week. Always the worst feeling when, yeah, I got her last week and I still feel terrible about it. I didn't realize she had laid down so close to me and I just backed up to get a paint and I scared her real bad and I feel bad. So now I'm double paranoid. Ooh, Scorch Panda's got board game night tonight. Is there a game we're super excited to play? What you got? What you got? Yeah, I guess I will do homework until the decals are all cured, and then I'll hop back on those probably tonight. So after holiday, we can get those home. Oh, is it Simpsons? Okay, sorry, I missed it. I missed it. It was nice to realize I have no idea what it's going to cost when I finally go. But Simpsons got everything. I got everything. I'm sure she preached some massive groveling apology after. I think she did. But I still don't want to do it again. So now we'll just double, triple check every time I back up now. I think the burger was a good idea. Keeps her occupied. We also played a lot right before stream, so I think that's between that and having her adventure to get her nails done. She's a little more chill today. Let's see, Scorch Panda says probably do some more dice throw, maybe some love letter. I'm not sure what else. That sounds fun. I always have new games to look up when you talk about like your board games and stuff, which I appreciate because we never had like a board game group of friends. I'm gonna lay this down so people can see it. It was always like specifically Warhammer or a specific video game or D&D. So it's always fun to hear about the other games. I love attempts to wear dogs out. They're always ready for more, and you're always like, It's really, because she has like the puppy energy, she'll be like, go, 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 and then she will crash. So like, now before streams, I just try and get her to crash. So we'll play a whole bunch until she just flops, and then I'm kind of good for a bit. And she's good for a bit. That seems to be working. Run out all the puppy energy. Doesn't sploot. Nope. Shelties don't really sploot, from what I've seen. Simon never did. My one growing up never did. She doesn't really sploot. She will occasionally do the little belly crawl, though. So it's not a full-on, like, sploot with her legs out, but she'll be on her belly and kind of crawl to you. That's really cute. Let's see. Dice Throne is Battle Yahtzee. If you know how to play Yahtzee, you can play Dice Throne nice. It's been a while since I played Yahtzee, but that sounds fun. That seems easy to pick up, which is good for, like, those kind of nights. Love Letter is a small card game. 20 cards total-ish. The goal is to get your letter to the princess. Prevent others from doing the same. Okay, that sounds fun. Seems to be a temperature thing, though. Could be part that. I think some are just more comfortable doing that. Is sploot a word? It is. It was actually on the news the other night. I was surprised because here in Texas, like, it's crazy hot, and even the squirrels are doing it to keep cool. So what they'll do is they'll spread all the way out on their belly in the trees to try and keep cool. And the news even called it splooting, which I was surprised. So I think I've only seen it in, like, social media. Oh, you saw it on the news too. It seems the Texas word. I had only seen it on, like, TikTok for, like, the animal TikToks, I think. I hadn't really seen it used for anything else until then. But yeah, they sploot out on their little bellies, their little legs out. And they do it to keep cool. I don't know how well it works with it being triple digits and 115 heat index, but I guess if it helps. We have we have a tree, like, in our backyard right by our kitchen window. And you can always find them splooted there. Has a good branch for it, I guess. It's his go-to sleep position. That's weird. I've never had a dog that would do that. That's weird to me. Another one is, at least my Shelties have not wanted to sleep on their back. Sadie will roll over onto it every now and then, and even that's strange to me. But mine have never really done that. After seeing Spoopy, nothing surprises me on new words. I like Spoopy. I use Spoopy a lot. It's silly and spooky. Spoopy. Sadie likes to potato. She is potato. Potato. Alright, let's get the rest of this. I know the little bugs aren't as exciting, but I want to kind of finish them at the same time. I guess, has anyone else been playing some 10th Ed? We getting first games in, chat? I'm excited to give it a try. Like I said, I'm going to read the rules today, mostly to know where things are for when we get through the stage. For me, it's easier to play through it in order. Then it all kind of clicks. So I at least want to know where everything is for when we do that. But yeah, if anyone's been playing 10th, what do we think so far? Are they back to peak relax mode for doggos? I feel like it's not comfortable for them, but I guess, I know that it's supposed to be, but all my doggos have mostly been on their sides. But yeah, I'm excited to try 10th. I think basically missing playing all of 9th because I didn't enjoy 9th and Scott didn't really like 9th. I'm just excited to play again. Give it a try, see what we think. And if I don't like it, then I guess I have my answer and I figure it out from there. Then we figure out what we're doing. I think at that point I would probably try one-page rules, but we'll see. Or Master says, I've had a couple of games. I don't think it's massively different to 9th, personally. So it's a case of getting used to the bits that have altered. Plays well enough so far, though. I like having the objective stacks back. I think even if it's not, hugely different, just having less stratagems and things, I think will help me. So. But thank you for that. I'll have to give it a try and report back. One thing I appreciate is the Psyker spells being in the relevant battle phases. Yeah, I remember when they did the preview for that. That made a lot of sense. I always missed Psyker phase before. Well, that and it never felt as, I guess, relevant. Because, things can change during your turn and things. So it kind of felt like you had to do it then, and maybe that wasn't the best thing to do. I think it makes more sense in the phase. Hey Navor, welcome in. 10th has been so fun so far. Travel up to Warhammer World on Tuesday with a few friends. Played a few games. I'm jealous. That's awesome. What army have you been playing? Welcome in. I am getting back to my bugs. So I have a custom Hive Fleet. This is Hive Fleet Omnomnom. Here is my finished Tyrannifex. So getting back to them here with 10th. I have Nids, I've got Space Wolves I also need to try, and then Eldar, which I just never got to play in 9th, because I didn't care for 9th. So those will be the armies I'm kind of messing with here. Not completed a game of 40k since 4th edition. We're playing Gorka Morka this summer, like it's 1997 again. Enjoy. That sounds fun. I started with 6th edition. I liked it. 7th I didn't like because of all the formations and detachments and things. I think that got a little silly for me. I loved 8th. I played a lot of 8th. Didn't care for 9th. And now we'll see about 10th. So that's kind of my my journey through playing 40k. Just a lot of painting in between things. So I have this week off. I think I'm going to try and go to a local game store, try making new friends. Maybe see about playing a game of 10th. Yeah. Do you know if your local game store has like a Facebook group or something? I was going to say, because they may have a 40k night. That might be a good time to head up. If I were to offer any advice on game store for things. Maybe worth looking into like the local groups and stuff. See when they're all up there. I do not, but that could be fun. Yeah, I think, because I think a lot of stores now, most of them have kind of stuck to Facebook. Some of them have Discord servers. But if you can find some of the local groups and see when they're going to be up there. Oops, sorry. That was loud. That might be worth looking at. Now, versus currently playing and painting up. Salamanders. Taking a break from the Orcs army. Taking a break from green for some more green. I respect it. I respect it. I've been working on salamanders for a commission. I think they're my favorite army to paint, actually. Or at least Marine Army. They are a lot of fun. I just read about a guy on Reddit who is 6-0 in 10th ed running 3 Hammerfall bunkers. Bunker meta? There we go. It's time. Time to shine. Actually, I'm going to try the pink on the little ones first. See if we get this where I want it. I think we're going to go all that thought. Jackrabbit, thank you so much for that sub. For 56 months of support. How are you? How's your weekend? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. My thought was, I think we're going to go a little bit more pastel for the brains to kind of set it apart from the guns we've done. So maybe more into these pinks. So that's kind of what I'm figuring out as we go here. You did miss the community article. Yeah, so we had a few characters coming separate. So the lion is going to be separate. Farsight and Snickrot. There was Middle Earth, Iron Dwarves, and then some books. How was IKEA? Yeah, did you get everything you needed? Got some bookshelves and bath mats. I'm glad you got them. I haven't been to IKEA in forever. I think I'm okay with that, though. It's always an adventure going through the IKEA. Because they are gigantic. Welcome back, Reaper. Sounds like a successful shopping trip. In the labyrinth, you find some meatballs. Does sound like an epic quest. Pick up loot on your way. Alright, next little brain. We've been sending at Costco a really nice dinnerware set of speckled blue earthenware. It's like $200 for a set of 4 each plates, mugs, big and small, and bowls. IKEA has a nearly identical looking set for considerably cheaper. There you go. Well, good. Glad you were able to find that without having to spend a lot of money. So we had IKEA plates for forever until they started to break on us. But that was the shape of the plate. Because it was like the plate, but then it came up on the sides a little bit, more like a bowl. Yeah, those got caught on everything. As cool as they were, they kept getting caught on things. They eventually broke. But they lasted us a while. Color scheme here is giving me flashbacks. Oh, to Gene Stealer Patriarch I painted last month. Hell yeah. I guess the blues. Nids are fun because you can use so many fun colors. You can rock the crazy colors. You can go the more natural colors. So many options. Oh, let's see. You can buy it in bits, like just plates. That's nice. Because, yeah, you don't always need, like, 4 more mugs. Just get what you actually need. Blankhouse has got my last 2, not Iron Blaster Ogres table ready. Just weathering and finishing the Morn things. Love that. Cruising along. Blue and purple magenta, yeah. I tried to take the classic scheme, make it oversaturated. Love that. Yeah. That sounds really cool. Trying to decide how I want to do the middle section. I may come back and do that later. So I don't quite know how I want to do that yet. It's almost got like the skin color, but I don't know if I want to do that. So I'll keep thinking on it while I work on the little bugs a little bit more. Scorch Panda says to Blonde Cow, I know I said it already, but I love seeing that army of yours. You do fun shit on them, and it's great to see. I love all the customization Blonde Cow's done on that army. It's really fun to see. It's very clever. Very creative. A little bit more paint. Okay. Go ahead and highlight these so they match. And then yeah, I'll do the streamer thing. If you guys want to come hang out in between streams, we do have our Discord. I'm also on socials, if you want to check that out. And then this week on Wednesday, I think we're going to be streaming over on YouTube. I think I've got everything set up. I just got to get mods set up and see how that works. But if you want to come join us for our first live stream over on YouTube, there it is. If you want to get all set up, make sure account's all good and everything. We're going to give it a shot. See Decker, hello, how are ya? Welcome in. Oh, did you see Shayna? It was pretty great. What you up to today? For the wrestling? We're working on the new bugs from Leviathan. So here are little bugs. And to go with big bug. When is YouTube stream? That'll be Wednesday. Yeah. So I think with the holiday here in the States, it's a little goofy, but I think we're all set up and we're going to give it a shot. There's no harm in doing so. So we'll give it a shot. I don't remember if I said hi earlier or not, Jezzy. Hello, how are you? How's your weekend? How is, I know you've got house updates. How's everything coming along? Podcast says, small armies I can put love into are just great. Yeah. I think having some of those elite armies where you can actually, like, take the time to do the kit bashing and everything is really fun. It's been fun to watch, Blonde Cow. Echoing everything Scorch Panda said. The Dancy bugs are so adorable. They're so cute. I am enjoying the heck out of these new bugs. I feel like my first list to like learn with should just be some of these new ones. Like I'll have to pull out my old Termagants probably, but just throw these in a list and see how they do. I think if I'm up against Knights, I'm probably not going to do very well, but I can only see what they've got. See what all the keywords do. That kind of stuff. Hey, up here, welcome in. How are you? We do have brain bugs. What you up to today? Just hopped in. Okay, sorry. I couldn't remember if it was hopping back in or... Wild Ride close on Friday. Currently planning out projects for the house. Probably gonna look at paint colors soon. That's so exciting. Ah. Get the house and then make it all yours. I'm so happy for you, Jazzy. Congrats. I hope everything with closing goes well. Get all the final official stuff knocked out. Super duper exciting. Blondcast says, now I have to overcome my greatest fear. A unit of 10 or more. Best of luck. You got this. I would say that's probably my greatest fear, too. It's always the infantry that slows me down. I can paint characters all day. If I have to paint infantry, that's where I start to lose it. Yeah, Scorch Paint. We were talking about it. Sorry for the wrestling fans. We were talking about it a little bit earlier with Slam. It was pretty great. There was also Majin Vegeta, so it was a good night for nerds. Rhonda also had the repping the nerd gear. If you play Necromunda, every model is a character. Necromunda's got some fun models. I wouldn't pick it up just because no one here plays it, but it's got some fun characters and things. And new beasties. A lot of beasties in Necromunda. I'll have to look it up. I think it was the same night. I saw it after the fact, but I believe it was the same. Arctic Turtle, thank you so much for that sub for 13 months of support. Let's get some love and hype in the chat. How are ya? We got Hive Fleet. Ooh, woo, woo. That's right. How are ya? Warhammer and wrestling have insane overlap. That's what I've kind of learned, yeah. I feel like wrestling and a lot of the, I guess, stereotypically nerdy things, pretty big overlap. But I mean, they're basically LARPing, so it makes sense when you think about it. They're just cosplaying and LARPing, so pretty big overlap. Classic Necroman is my passion project. New models are art as well. That is a system I just never really got into. I have some of the Escher ladies because they were fun. And I want to paint bright colors and animal print. That's all I have. Not super popular here in the area. What'd you do if you did... Wait. What'd you do if you did not Necromunda? I feel like I'm missing something. They need a 40k version of wrestling, like Fantasy Battle has Blood Bowl. That would be cool. Kind of, is that Rumble Slam? It's the game that Roger paints every now and then. That wrestling game. But bringing it to 40k. It was the same match. Yeah, okay, good. I saw it after the fact, but... yeah. Which game would you do? Oh, if I did Necromunda. So I do have Escher. They're not built or painted or anything. I think I painted one character, and then I was kind of good, because no one plays it. I think I would go back and kind of look. Like, if there was a friend group or something that wanted to play, I'd probably have to go back and see what I'd want. I would play the Escher I have, but... Would I pick them again now that more stuff is out? I don't know. Like houses. Holy shit, I need chaos in a cell matches right now. Games Workshop, please. Games Workshop, please. It's okay, I'll get Slam on it. Slam would be all about that. And, they like to listen to Slam, so we'll just put them on that. Archer says, I drank too much Baja Blast yesterday. I just woke up. Sounds like a good day to me, Arctic Turtle. A good day. Considering you're buff, I thought Goliath might be your jam. Goliath are trying to be not clones. Yes, you're trying to remove their chemical curse. I feel like there's been some, like, spookier stuff added. Like, some creepier vibes. I would probably pick something on the creepier side. But I don't keep up with Necromunda, so I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and look. Spill Paint Pod, hello, how are ya? Happy Sunday. How's your weekend been? We're working on my new bugs from Leviathan. I was able to get a fair amount built. They arrived on Thursday. We got a good amount built. I'll try and get some painted. Just get away from the monogender gangs, or at least allow for more mixed groups. Variety, always good. Always good. So building Dark Eldar, working on the Tantalus and a Ravager today. Nice. Are you going to be able to play some 10th here soon? Spill Paint Pot? I am in pain. Okay, here we go. Podcast says, don't let this distract you then. In 49.98, Lion threw Angron off Chaos in a cell through a table. Amazing. The tail is such a neat looking model. Yeah, it is. Dark Eldar have some cool stuff. Also the creepy vibes, like we were talking about. I got some creepy stuff. I'll throw this out again. If anyone has any questions about how the NIDs went together for Leviathan, let me know. I have not built the little gaunts just yet. I decided to go for all the big Gribblies first. I will be building at least the Barb Gaunts and Neuro Gaunts, though. I already have a ton of old Termagants, so they will probably not get built for a while. But the new stuff I will be working on, so. I just haven't built them just yet. Are they all push fit? They are, yep. They are indeed. I did have to... I've been trimming the pegs as I go. I think at first I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. These are better than some of the older kits. But when I got to the Screamer Killer, that's when I started to just clip everything. He's the rough one. So that's why I kind of picked him up. I'm going to be honest. I could have done more gap filling and things on him. I don't care enough. But you can see... gap through here that kind of gets hidden just with how the skin and everything comes together. All of this is a little rough. You can see here is a seam from where I put them together. So the middle section. If you've built some of the old Carnifexes, it's similar. This is a separate piece. But getting all of this together and lined up was kind of a pain. You do get a seam down the leg, which I think I did a little bit better job there. But yeah, again, I'm not doing display on these guys, so I'm not too worried about it. Similar on the back. He was kind of a pain. He doesn't look bad at all for gaps. I'm glad you... I'm glad you think so. He was definitely more of a pain than the other ones. The little prime went together really easy. Not bad gaps. The leapers aren't so bad either. They're pretty easy. You just have the kind of the standard line down the center here. They look weird on... That's true, yeah. You can hide them better with the organic shapes, like along here and things like that. But yeah, I would say he was probably the roughest so far. Just trying to get everything lined up and all the gaps smushed together the best I could. Let's see. Spill Paintbot says, I hope so. I hit up the local game store yesterday. All the tables were full. Mostly combat patrol games. For 40k was the only game going on yesterday. Let's see. Be Delac, possibly. Dark City vibes. Old ones, old gods. Tend to be genderless. I'd have to see. Again, no one plays it, so I probably wouldn't look into Necromunda, but... Some characters to paint at some point might be fun. Neurogots are weird. 10 guys on 25, the leader on a 28. The Libras are a neat skull. Yeah, they're really cool. I'll have fun with them. They got arms going everywhere. But yeah, they went together real easy. So yeah, I think that's kind of it so far. Lore drops, yeah, no worries. If you're enjoying it, I will take the lore drops. I just didn't want you to, like, go out of your way to find something to suggest. I will take your lore drops, though. Thank you. A 28 mil base is a solution in search of a problem. It's been real weird. Like, ever since some of the kill teams and stuff are getting the 28 mil. It's a weird size. Bye, Goliath. I'll get the police guys. I will let you and Avian duke it out. How about that? I'll let you guys duke it out. Same issue. Few interested in playing, no one doing PM. Oh. I got Borks. I mean, you guys could play at a Adepticon. I don't know, just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. Not bad, I think. No, she's doing good. I see. Sadie's sniffing the lunchbox now. Everyone says it's an awkward size since they don't have that size for the Necromunda stuff, which means I can't use it to base the Votan. Yeah, because you're using the, like, sculpted bases, right? Ravenlord. And they said that 40k will have things similar to Age of Sigmar battalions. Like, if you do this battalion, X becomes battle line. I'm a deferred chat, because I have not built any lists. I see the... Uh-oh, what's Noob doing? Noob getting in trouble. Greedy, hello. How are ya? We're working on bugs. How's your weekend? What did you enjoy from the reveals yesterday? Taking my brilliant idea to the masses. I don't know what you have. Noob's in trouble. I mean, I can't pick up another game system. I already feel awkward having partial armies for 40k. Yeah. I think that's a lot of it for me, too. It's like, I already want to play 40k Age of Sigmar. I've got Kingdom Death I still want to play. I picked up Frosthaven. I think I'm going to sell it, because I don't think we're ever going to get to it. I've got my Monster Hunter Kickstarter I want to play. There's just a point where I can't keep up with everything I've got. And I'm there, yeah. I enjoyed that. The Skaven were in a full Age of Sigmar launch, so I cannot buy it. I'm still getting them. I'll take all the little Skaven. Otherwise, I'm good. I'm wondering if these should just be the skin tone. I was keeping it the same, like, carapace color, but I feel like maybe it'd look better in just skin tone. I'll think on it and come back. Anyway, so I want to use Void War bases, which they don't have 40 mil with. So I figured I'd fill that gap with the Necromunda one. Don't want to mix that style into other units, so it's not an obvious difference. Gotcha. That makes it tricky. There you go. Helping Lab Minus out. It's a collection of models, not a partial army. The release schedule will never allow anyone to be finished. True. Big true. It's finished for a time. And then we go back. Slice says, I've ordered the Nurgle box one on pre-order tomorrow. Nice. Enjoy. That's the one with the new horse, right? The Harbinger of Nurgle. I love that mini. Horth. Sorry, one second. There. I have to say Horth. Correctly now. Horse models, that's... I don't even like Nurgle, but that guy is cool. I'm so glad he got an updated kit. When he's available separately, we may just make him a paint project because he's cool. He may be a paint and sell just because I want to paint him. Nerd loves you, thank you. That's the one Chaos God I don't super like to work on. But it worked out because Scott took that army. I just have, you know, all the other Chaos. How's the commission list going? Well, we're still on wait list. But we're catching up. I also finished up the Moloch. So we're catching up. I think I get to send out some emails after holiday here. I'm very excited. I've got army projects right now. I'm going to reach out for a couple characters, I think. Fill in between here. I have Sisters, which I'm actually interested in. And then halves of Dark Imperium, Indominus, and Leviathan. I should probably just sell them. I think if it's something you're never going to get to, yeah. I've been trying to do more of that myself. Or if it's just, it's been sitting and I don't see it going anywhere. I'm trying to sell more too. Trying to think of the armies I don't yet have. Yeah, I kind of thought you were set Sigmar side. From what you've shared with us, Sly. I think it's maybe down to Slaanesh, Flesh Eater Courts, and Ideneth. Okay. Oh, and Beasts of Chaos. Would you hop into Beasts of Chaos since it came up earlier in stream? If they got a line refresh. I would have to consider them at that point. I also need to play more Sigmar though. I had to physically will myself to boot up a game yesterday. I feel ancient. What did you boot up? Main is to buy, build, and paint every model for every army in the Age of Sigmar range. That's pretty insane. That's a lot of models. But if anyone can do it, it is you, Sly. I believe. I believe in you and the schedule. Because I'm an idiot. No, you're not. Because you're a collector. And this hobby is perfect for just that. Oh no, I am. No. I'm not. No. I'm not agreeing with that at all. No. I'm okay with it though. If anyone can do it, it's you. I believe. Alongside, with White Dwarf collecting. Chat, I think we're ending a little early. I'm losing steam and my arms are really sore from my stupid workout. They hurt. So I think my plan is to, regroup, get some lunch, figure out what I want to do here. I'd say we bring them back tomorrow. BS Machine, welcome in. Thank you. This is my custom Hive Fleet. So here's one already done. This is Hive Fleet Omnomnom, which is just my silly name for my nids. But yeah, there is a Tyranids, and then I've also got, I need to find his arms either today or tomorrow. But I've got a Hive Tyrant. getting together. You didn't kill stream. No, I'm hungry and I'm sore. My arms hurt. No, I think we're gonna do normal schedule. If it turns out we're like, my mom wants to do something for the 4th, we may end early or something like that. But I think there's nothing we're really doing this week. So we're just gonna keep it. If it changes, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming to hang out. Thank you for coming to check out my new bugs. We're going to keep working on them tomorrow. So if you're enjoying the Tyranids, we'll be back tomorrow. I'll get all of our socials and stuff in the chat. But thank you so much for coming to hang out. I think I'm just going to kill it here today. And I'll go get some food. So thank you everyone for joining. I love you guys. And I will see you tomorrow for more bugs. Bye-bye.